Play underway here at Mars Stadium. There's the ball up. Bewley with ball in hand. Dispossessed. Scramble opportunity here for North Ballarat. Bit of a stacks on the mill. Scramble opportunity here for the exit. Left foot hurried kick. Didn't gain any meterage really at all. Leonard's bailed up and there'll be a ball up on the attacking side of centre wing. Darley kicking to the right of screen. Otherwise the scoreboard end is a welcome Fridge Freeman to the mic. Welcome Fridge.
Evening, Todd.
Grand ball opportunity here for Polkinghorn. Loose ball get. Got it towards half forward. Good opportunity here for North Ballarat. Left forward from Leonard. Went forward into attack. Players set themselves and the grab. Nice grab taken there by Deering. And the new addition of the North Ballarat lineup will go back and have a shot on goal directly in front, 20 metres out from goal.
Yeah, nice kick inside 50, Todd, and used his body well, Deering, and grabbed the marks, protected the space, and...
Both sides with 15 players out there today that represented the respective sides in the grand final. Deering gets the first goal, and they come from everywhere to let the youngster know that North Ballarat have come here to play. All and sundry have run inside the North Ballarat forward 50 to congratulate Liam Deering with the first goal of the game inside the opening 2 minutes here at Mars Stadium. They're 1 goal straight, 6. Darley yet to score. How are the lights, Fridge?
About 50-50, Todd. Running to the murder in the dark like we had at Bacchus Marsh and Darley.
Yeah, other winners from around the region today. Ballarat defeated Redan by 3 points. Bacchus Marsh won narrowly over Lake Windaree.
Sebastopol were losers by princely sum of 119 points, Todd, to Melton South.
If you don't mind, more on that later. North Ballarat with the opening. Ball up, tap one by Myers. Went in the Denham direction. Couldn't gather cleanly, but knocked it forward. Chance here for Inglis over the ball. Couldn't gather. Hurried kick out of the congestion into the middle of the ground. Chance for Mitch Ward, who went by hand. Chance for Fletcher Loader. Commitment on the footy was terrific. Bounced back into his possession. Chance for Ankrum. Stolen by Polkinghorn. Right foot kick inside 50. Dribbling ball just misses off to the left and through for a minor score.
Great interception by Polkinghorn. And match up there is with Brett Bewley too, Riley Polkinghorn.
The quality player. Averages near 10 clearances a game. And then with the steal. So to be Angwin back into the side today. Missed the round 196-point demolition of East Point. Gets plenty of meterage with the kick. Myers got tied together. Went by hand to Mitch Ward. Went along the line. They've got an outnumber here. Bewley with the set possession. Cockrell did well. And there'll be a ball up. Attacking side of centre wing broadcast sign for the Devils.
North Ballarat will be happy with that stoppage there, Todd, because Bewley gets it and they're well and truly out.
Fans in attendance here tonight will be happy with the grandstand vision here. Action right, unfolding right in front of us. Opportunity for Sparkman, who got it to Polkinghorn. Kick towards half forward. Low to the target. Couldn't take the mark. Quick with the gather. Ran away. Ran to 30. Loves a goal. Clever squarey kick. Unselfish. Don't tell me Deering's going to kick another. And he will. Great start for North Ballarat.
Fantastic play there, Todd, and good vision, and hit Deering in the centre in the corridor and centred the footy and result in goal.
Well, Jamie Quick would have had a shot on goal last year, I think. So whatever the lessons learned of the off-season, the unselfishness has paid off in his first real impact with the footy, albeit inside 5 minutes.
McCartney wouldn't expect anything less, Todd.
North Ballarat with a flying start here. They're 2-1-13, Darley, no score. Match of the round action unfolding. Red Onion Vision by the BFNL match centre. Myers with the tap again. Ground ball opportunity. Neither side can really extricate. Scrappy. Myers goes to ground. McCartan wanting a favourable decision from the umpire, but rightly so. Will ball it up. Attacking side of the middle of the ground. Tap won by Myers. Ground ball opportunity. Players adjust to the lights here, and of course Darley haven't been within 57 points of North Ballarat in their previous 2 visits here, and a lightning start here for North Ballarat. They lead by 13 points. Howard won that tap, went goal side over the shoulder. Couldn't gain a hit to advantage. And there'll be a restart.
Hard at the contest at the moment, North Ballarat, Todd. They come to play footy tonight.
Yeah, carrying on their intent from the 23 grand final. Umpires picked out a free kick here. It's going to go to North Ballarat. It'll go to Polkinghorn, who wastes no time. It went by hand to Sparkman, who went inside 50. Angwin got a fist on the ball. Now Lahure needs to be clean, and he was. Got it to Ankrum. Sloppy hand pass meant to go back to Lahure. He couldn't gather. He was dispossessed, and the end of the ball went over the line for a boundary throw-in. North Ballarat with all the play in their front half in the opening 6 minutes here. Of course, no Jack Riding, no Cam McCullum, no Sam Glover, no Ryan Hobbs, no Joey Simons. A few missing. So Denham with the left foot clearance towards half back for the Devils. Ryan Polkinghorn will do the mopping up. Fell into the hands of Riley Polkinghorn. He sends them back into attack. Deering went the, albeit a defensive spoil from the forward. He's already kicked 2 goals. Got some purchase on the ball over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Presents Deering, and he's working up the ground and down inside it 50, and he's providing a target for him, Todd.
What a great start at his new club. Boundary throw-in. Deering to do the work. The man you speak of won that tab on Myers. Myers gathered, could have copped one home. The umpire said no, and there'll be a ball up. 40 metres out from the North Ballarat goal. Brendan McCartney be delighted with the start here, Fridge.
100% Toddy. He'll be absolutely thrilled with their commitment in this first 5 minutes.
So, of course, they won 6 of their 8 opening quarters here last year.
What are we doing here, Toddy?
So the ball is going to come back. And the free kick's going to go to Fawcett, who wastes no time and went to Baker, who went by hand to Bewley. Speak of Brett, who went to outer centre wing. The kick's a poor one. It's been cut off by the big fella Howard, who's coming to the side to fill in for McCullum with that nagging knee injury that's kept the big fella out, and he's expected to do for another week or so.
There's not much difference in the size between the two of them, Toddy.
No, indeed. Sparkman goes, shallow entry inside 50. Chance here for the Devils. They dispossessed. It's all North Ballarat in the opening minutes here. Ground ball, umpire says I'll have it, and there'll be a ball up. So North Ballarat player a little bit hurt over there. I speak of Sam Arts donning the helmet. So there'll be a ball up here. 50-50 ball, ground ball opportunity. Shark there by Nash. Looping hand pass over the top to that man he questioned there in Arts. Shot on goal that went off to the right and through for a minor score. So the Devils to bring the ball back into play. It'll be Angwin with ball in hand, and he goes short. It's always a risky kick when Angwin goes short. Put Mitch Ward under the pump. Ground ball opportunity here. Finally gets shoveled out to Quick. Loves a goal. Dribbling one across the body and misses off to the right and through for a minor score. So all North Ballarat in the opening 9 minutes here. 2-3-15. They lead Darley, no score. So it'll be Bewley with that familiar penetrating kick into the middle of the ground. Tanner the target couldn't take the mark, but they're out here through Joel Cabot, who took a running bounce, ran to half forward, kicked a kick across the body, and the kick's good, and some courage shown there by the youngster there in Tanner. Back with the flight of the ball. Has taken an uncontested mark, promising signs from the Western Jet.
Terrific vision by that fellow Cadman. Very good to hit up young Tanner, and he's a product of their junior competition, young Javen, and he's doing a good job at the Jets at the moment too.
So the Devils' first real shot on goal from Tanner. Kicks on its way, and it's off to the right and through for a minor score. Darley's first of the evening, and it took the best part of 9.5 minutes. Minor score, albeit they trail North Ballarat, who've had all the play. They're 2-3-15. So the kick in from Sparkman is okay. Kick to outer centre wing. Players set themselves. North Ballarat with the numbers here. They feed the ball forward to a scrimmage of players around it. Bit of a stacks on the mill. There'll be a ball up. Out of centre wing position, ball up. Bewley over the ball, but the umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's going to go the way of the Devils. It'll go to Matricardi, who went short and got it to Bewley, who's starting to get into the game. The left foot kick. Umpire's picked out a Mark Andor free kick. It'll go to Azapati. He concedes ground, goes backwards. Kick's okay to Matricardi. So on the right boot, he goes into attack. Players set themselves. Going the fly there was Cadman. Bewley tried to claim the mark, denied by the umpire. Back to Azapati. He went by hand to force it. Kick smothered. Good defence from North Ballarat. Can they negotiate? By hand out of defence. They can't for the moment. Loose ball. Ground ball. Whistle imminent, ball up. 51 metres out from the Darley goal.
I don't know why that wasn't paid to Mark Todd. Looked a clear mark to himself.
North Ballarat 2-3-15 lead. Darley one behind. Darley just starting to wrestle some of the momentum back. Hurry kick out of the congestion from Myers. Umpire will pay the mark. Terrific grab in the end, going back with the fly to the ball. And it'll be Will Johnson. Gee, looks the fittest version of himself I've seen, Fridge, and he'll go back and have a shot on goal after 4 goals last week in the season opener against East Point.
Yeah, no, he's really put in a hard pre-season, Todd, and young fella pushing up, and kicked 4 last week, and he should be a lay down was there for him.
You're backing him in. No commentators curse from you, Fridge. Johnson leans back on the kick. Darley, they need a goal, and they've got one. Through Johnson. He gets the Devils opener, and a few have made the pilgrimage up to Mars Stadium from Bacchus Marsh / Darley today for the clash, albeit tonight now under the lights here at Mars Stadium. And after somewhat of a bit of a slumber in the opening 10 minutes, they're on the board. They're 1-1-7. They trail North Ballarat 2-3-15.
You can see when Bewley gets his hands on the footy and they start to get momentum, the Devils. So, it's now that getting back into the game now, which North Ballarat has controlled the first 8 minutes of the quarter, and Darley are back into it with that goal to young Will Johnson.
At the restart, tap one by Howard, cramble opportunity. Polkinghorn went without it. Baker gathered it. His hand pass was intercepted there by McCartan. The follow-up work from Baker was good, but there's a free kick given away. And it'll go to McCartan right in the middle of the ground here. So it's McCartan with ball in hand. He's got Troon broadcast side, but he'd like to go more direct. And in the quick direction. Oh, good going back with a fly to the ball. Doing well there was Joel Cadman, gathered by White for his first real bona fide possession inside forward 50 for North Ballarat.
Geelong Falcon product, Todd. Played in the Coach League the last 2 seasons, and Brendan's got a very big rap on this young fella.
So North Ballarat into attack after they kicked the opening 2 goals of the game. Boundary throw in. Front spot there was right. Squeezes out the back. And Matty Denham ensures it's safely through for a rush behind. So North Ballarat extend, albeit minorly. 2-4-16, they lead Darley 1-1-7. 14 minutes gone opening term. So it'll be Bewley to bring the ball back into play. Lopes onto that beautiful left boot, gets plenty on the kick. Right the target, it went over his head in the end. Ground ball opportunity, close up against the boundary line. As seen over there by Arts and Johnson. And there'll be a boundary throw in on the attacking side of centre wing for North Ballarat broadcast side. So it'll be Howard and Myers to contest the ruck deal. Myers gets front position. It might have been right. In fact, it was. Loader went the soccer to the ground, gained a few metres. Wanting a push there was Morris. Before the ball went off hands over the line for a boundary throw in. So some metres gained. Myers off the ground there, just checking the groin, but he looks okay. There'll be a boundary thrown on half forward. North Ballarat lead by 9 points here. High up and under boundary throwing there. Mitch Ward and Jamie Quick going at it inside the North Ballarat forward 50. Before the ball's ushered back over for a boundary thrown and a restart. And a chance to reset the eyes on the play unfolding in front of us here on half forward. So a bit of niggle going on inside 50, and albeit North Ballarat's fridge. Keep an eye on that. So there's the throw in. Tap one by Bright. Cramble opportunity. Chance here for Leonard across the body. After the handball received from Loader. Chance here for Polkinghorn. Knocked it to the advantage. Was hoping to get hold of Morris. He couldn't find him in the end. Ground ball here. Devils wanting a free kick for holding the ball and justly paid to Mitch Ward. So he goes inboard. Risky kick. Turnover one at that. And the mark's been taken there by Nash. He's normally good by foot. He'll go back and have a shot on goal from 45 metres out. And that 45 exit kick inside your D50 is a very important kick, Fridge.
Yeah, nasty Cardinals seeming to turn the ball over in that defensive 50 time. I was just about to give him a rap because I didn't think he was playing too bad, Mitchie Ward.
So it'll be Ned Nash. Well within range. It's all about the accuracy. Set sail for the judge. Oh, he's hit the post.
Hit the lamp post.
So let off there for the Devils after that turnover kick from Mitch Ward.
Geez, both supporters are very boisterous, Todd.
Yeah. Well, the Devils, they do travel. So it'll be the Devils' exit kick towards halfback. Johnson couldn't take the mark. Ground ball opportunity here. Bit of a stacks on the middle. The umpire will come in and effect a ball up. North Ballarat 17, Darley 7. Ball up. Tap one by Myers. Chance here for Denham. Went to ground. Through traffic went Inglis. Forced a handball, but turnover opportunity here for Leonard. Pressure was good from Myers. Could have been held without it. Umpire agreed. Myers will take the resultant free kick. Broadcast side centre wing. Right in front of us here. As the reigning premiers look to steady. Kick towards half forward. Howard sets himself right on the second grab in from the side. Read it beautifully. And he listens to the call of Bewley. And opts to square the kick. The pressure was good. Bewley now gathers. Inside half forward. Under pressure. Turnover. Mark's been taken there by Sparkman. 35 metres out from the Darley goal. And we'll get North Ballarat out of trouble.
Wright's attack on the footy was fantastic. Taking that mark, Toddy.
So it goes to the outer side, Sparkman. Pretty poor kick, really. Kick to an outnumber in the end. And they'll combine here. Mitch Ward, well, he'll had no options other than to take the tackle. And there'll be a ball up, true centre wing out of the side of the ground. Now here's Ward. So he's starting to get a bit of it himself despite that turnover moments ago. Inglis, dispossessed, couldn't gather cleanly. Johnson went copy-paste on the Inglis action. And there'll be a ball up. 55 metres out from the Darley goal, who trail by 10 points near 19 minutes gone opening term here. A half-time lead all important, albeit this first term, but there was chat during the week of a dew coming in the event of a blue sky day. That's what has unfolded for the best part of the afternoon. So it might get sloppy late. Umpires picked out a free kick, and rightly so this one. It'll go to the Devils. It'll go to Denham. So Denham goes out into the pocket. And the present and grab from Wright was terrific. So he'll go back and have a shot on goal, the youngster. It's a big man, Brady, right?
Yeah, all 6'5" Vin Todd, and has got a terrific pair of hands. Got a good vertical leap.
How's the kick?
Yeah, the kick, I'll back him from here, Todd.
So it'll be right with a deliberate shot on goal. 3 goals last week. Set sail for the judge. I know you like that one, Fridge. Off to the left, though. Minor score, though, for the Devils. their second of the evening. They're 1-2-8. They trail North Ballarat 2-5-17.
Done the Maxwell Smart, Toddy. Missed by that much.
Melton, big winners today over Sebastopol. They won by 20 goals in the end, if you don't mind. Ballarat, mate, went 2-0 with a 3-point win over Redan. Backer Smash made hard work of overcoming the Lakers. They won by 9 points. As Sparkland will bring the ball back into play. We'll keep you updated with the Sunbury Melton South score as it comes to hand. So it'll be Jenkins with the right foot towards half back. Chance here for Lamb. Couldn't extricate by hand. Plays in from everywhere, really. Bit of a stacks on the mill. No clean ball extricating there. Umpire calls play on, though. And a chance here for North Ballarat through Polkinghorn. Loader could have got a push, though. Foot race on in earnest here. You need to be clean here. Jack Bewley was. Got it to Ankrum. He went searching by hand to Bewley through traffic. He's bailed up, forced to concede by hand, but the Devils have got numbers. Now this kick through the middle from Cadman was okay. Right did well to get a hand on it, but a square kick to the outer side is good from the North Ballarat defence, and the mark's been taken here by Howard, who wasted no time. Fed the handball, kick to outer side, half forward. Again, ground ball. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's going to go
Ballarat, Toddy.
the way of North Ballarat. Might be the youngster in Trig, is it? So he just throws the ball onto the boot. Inside 50, low to the target. Darley have got numbers here. They just need to be clean with their ball use. Hand pass meant for Myers. Mistall and Sundry went over the line for a boundary throw-in. 22 minutes gone opening term here. North Ballarat 2-5-17. Lee Darley 1 goal 2-8. Red Onion Vision via the BFNL Match Centre here this evening. A tough night for commentators, given the quality of light. Ground ball. Air pass fired out there by Polkinghorn. Got it to Loader. Wanting a hold there was Loader. The brother Loader I speak of. Before the Devils swoop on the ball and rush it through for a minor score. So Angwin wastes no time, and this kick is more effective than his previous. Chance there for Adam Azapati with a clever kick, and it's okay.
Geez, hard to make it the Darley player over there, Todd.
Right foot kick goes to outer centre wing. Right foot kick towards half forward. So you need some good eyes to be seeing what's going on here, I tell you. Squaring kick, chance here for the Devils. Might have cut one high, and there's a free kick. It's going to go the way of Inglis, who wastes no time with a squaring kick. And Bishop chips in as he so often did in the premiership season of 2023, and he's presented again. He'll go back and have a shot on goal, Fridge.
Yeah, no, he seems to find a hole, Bishop, at times, and he just bobs up. Looks like he's like a sprinkler popping up out of the ground, Toddy.
Indeed, yes. Averaged over a goal a game last year. So he did his job around the more likely aerial targets. So to be Bishop, needs to kick these, and he misses. So both sides offline with a couple of set shots so far, but it's North Ballarat who lead. 2-6-18, they lead Darley 1 goal 3-9. You'd reckon the sun was going down here, not the lights staying on. But nonetheless, it'll be Sparkman to bring the ball back into play. Right foot kick goes to the outer side centre wing. Gramble opportunity. Shark there by McCartan. Kick's been cut off. The Devils wanted the mark through Myers. Went back to Angwood. He found Baker. Dropped it. Umpire said too high. So the runner-up of the 2023 Henderson medal, albeit to his teammate in Brett Bewley. I speak of Luther Baker. Goes with the left foot kick out in the Myers direction. It went over his head. Chance of Polkinghorn, who went by hand to half back, looking for brother Ryan, couldn't find him. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's going to go Darley's way. And it'll be Myers, who started well. Shanked that kick into the pocket. North Ballarat have got numbers. They could have raffled it, but neither of them wanted to win the meet. Here's an opportunity here for Carey through traffic. He's had the haircut in the off-season. Polkinghorn put his head over the footy. The pressure was good from Baker. The umpire will come in and effect a ball up.
Not going to get away with that, North Ballarat. Cockerell should have been marking that.
25 minutes gone in this opening term. North Ballarat 2-6-18. Darley 1-3-9. Grabbed out of the ruck by Wright. He was dispossessed. They're trying to negotiate by hand here. There was good pressure from the Devils to deny a North Ballarat extrication by hand. Inglis was one of those players.
Giving plenty of numbers around the footy, Darley.
Ball up here. Tap one by Howard. We'll give him that. Hurry kick out of the congestion. Was a tumbling one to open space to broadcast centre wing. Myers leading into the race for the ball. How will it sit for him? Well, he gathered well for a big man. And he lowered the eyes and the kick was terrific. And found Matricardi. So Matricardi with ball in hand. Looks to square the footy. They've got numbers here, North Ballarat. But the fly's terrific. And the grab was very good. Right foot kick out wide in the direction there of Joel Cabin. He couldn't take the mark. And he has a party. Very strong overhead there.
Great grab.
So they went to the corridor to half forward and then back out of the pocket there. It was a bit of robbing to Peter to pay Paul in the end there, Fridge.
Went the zigzag, Todd.
Ball up. It'll be Myers against Howard. Give that tap to Myers. The leaded kick across the body only went as far as Riley Polkinghorn. He's kicked to broadcast centre wing speed cut off there by Lahura. He can square the footy. Oh, and force it nearly took a juggling mark. Forced to do the mopping up there was Denham. Angwin needs to be clean here. Got ball to boot. Kicked it to the fat side. Foot race on in earnest. Gathered there by Azapati. He'll wheel back onto the right boot and look to square it to Angwin. Had to take the mark. Open the door. Shot on goal here from North Ballarat and they put it through. Well, something out of nothing on the back of turnover there. And the youngster, the new player, Mel White, made no mistake with that turnover opportunity. On the back of errant kick there on the back half there from the Devils. They get their third of the evening. They're 3-6-24 North Ballarat. They lead the Devils 1-3-9.
It was a heartbreaker for Trent Angwin there. As soon as that ball had been turned over, they had three of them running forward. So when you do those sort of things, Toddy, you're in a world of pain.
So North Ballarat with the ascendancy in the opening term. Tick over 27 and a half minutes gone. 3-6-24. They lead Darley 1-3-9. At the restart, it'll be Myers again, who's been good. Crown ball. Whistle imminent. There'll be a ball up.
I don't think he's lost a tab out Myers at the moment, Todd. He's been dominant in the ruck.
So Myers decided to grab this one out of the ruck. Wanting the handball received there was Cabin, but he elected to go forward in the Azapati direction. Somehow ended up into the hands of Joel Cabin. He was tackled, taken to the ground there by Arts. There'll be a ball up 55 metres out from the Darley goal. So it'll be Myers and Deering. McCartan grabs, dispossessed in the end, had to get rid of it. Stacks on the middle beach to a honeypot, ball up half forward, broadcast side for Darley. So 1 goal, 3-9 the Devils. They trail North Ballarat 3-6-24. 28 and a half minutes gone. Myers again. We'll give that tap to Deering. Chance there for Lamb. His kick was smothered. Gathered there by McCartan. He just hurried the ball onto the boot to an open forward line, but Duncan Cabin read it well off the boot and went well and took a nice uncontested mark on the chest. Risky kick. They've got numbers here, Darley. It should prevail as they usher Troon out of the contest. Squaring kick to Baker to stop and prop. Now he's got two to beat. He's knocked off the footy. Goes to ground. But not before the reinforcements could come in and deny North Ballarat an exit. There'll be a ball up. Attacking side of centre wing out of side of the ground for North Ballarat.
A little bit of Russian roulette at the moment. The Devils, Todd.
Yeah, a bit of decision making early on in the season from both sides, really. Well, North Ballarat are really first up for BFNL points here tonight. And Darley, you know, with that risky kick, that 45 back into the corridor or that lateral kick, they're lacking a bit of surety with their ability to maintain possession. That's a thumping tap, one there by Myers to the advantage of Azapati. Was good as a kick. Speak of Andy, good use of the body there from Bewley. Can he gather? Well, he can't in the end. Over the footy. Umpire will come in and effect the ball up 50 metres out from the Darley goal.
We got the knuckles, Todd. Whoever was over there on Bewley done a good job to stop him there.
Ball up. It'll be Myers again. Grab that out of the ruck. Just ushered the ball forward. 50-50 ball. Johnson with front position. Gathered. Went back by hand. Conceded. Good pressure there from the North Ballarat defence. Ball spills free over the line for a boundary throw-in. 30 and a half minutes gone. Opening term. North Ballarat 24. Lead Darley 9. The only ground in the BFNL Dan Jordan hasn't won on coaching Darley. Myers with the beneficiary of that shallow throw-in. Oh, excuse the giggle, but as soon as he marked that boundary thrown on the chest, he was tackled, dispossessed and picked for holding the ball. So Dakin Morris with ball in hand goes to the right foot out of centre wing. Umpires picked out another free kick. Go North Ballarat's way. It'll have to come back. So Jamie Quick has the last disposal of the term. Before the siren sounds to give all and sundry a spell here at Mars Stadium under the dim lights here. North Ballarat 3-6-24 lead Darley 1 goal 3-9. Fridge, you've got the goal scorers before we have a sticky beak at the Sunbury Melton South School.
North Ballarat, 2 to the boys from Terrelgan, Liam Deering, and 1 for Mal White, and for the Devils, the single for Will Johnson.
So the two newcomers combining for the 3 goals for North Ballarat, which will be encouraging for Brendan McCartney and his team, who, despite a handful of players missing from their best 22 tonight, they're going with an all-important quarter-time lead. They lead by 15 points. And Darley just struggling to find their feet, but the pressure from North Ballarat, as they often are here, especially at home, after winning 6 of 8 first quarters here last year, they've won another one to add to that tally.
Well, the pressure around the contest at the moment is a little bit better than what Darley's is, and just a couple of crucial turnovers in defensive 50 for the Devils have cost them a couple of goals. And look, Myers is dominating in the ruck. He's probably best to feel for mine at the moment, Todd. So, yeah, look, they controlled the first 9 minutes of the game, North Ballarat, and then Darley found some mojo and probably controlled the next 8 minutes of the game, and then got off in the last 4 or 5 minutes of that quarter and allowed North Ballarat to get those cheap goals and or the cheap goal of that turnover from Trent Angwin and the score what it is. Like we 9 scoring shots to the 4 of the Darley Devils.
Yeah, not a great deal in it. Both sides obviously adjusting to the intensity of playing a game at night for premiership points. It's a lot different from just jogging around at training on a Tuesday and Thursday night. Well, I don't doubt the intensity. It certainly it doesn't replicate a match day or night for points. But it's North Ballarat with the upper hand at quarter time here at Mars Stadium. 3-6-24. They lead Darley 1 goal 3-9.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful.
Welcome back to Mars Stadium ahead of the second quarter action here. It's North Ballarat 3-6-24 who lead Darley 1 goal 3-9. Both sides just feeling their way in that opening term, Fridge.
Yes, Todd, and interesting at the quarter-time huddle, I'd noticed that Brett Bewley probably had half a dozen ground balls thrown at him, so it might be just a little bit of a niggling injury at the moment, Brett, but he has lined up in the middle again.
Yeah, maybe the dew is having a bit of an impact on that ground ball. Or the quality of ground ball anyway. So siren sounds to get played away for the second term. How will Darley respond after those opening couple of goals to North Ballarat in that first term? Baker with the pressure and the tackle. The umpire says, I'll have it, there'll be a ball up. Myers, who was dominant in that opening term, couldn't get a hit to advantage. Plenty of players around the ball. I'll square that away with the ball up. Myers, the early fly. Howard weighted down. Kick from Loader was smothered. Bewley gathered. Dispossessed. Not before walked. You get a clever hand pass away. Hurried kick was smothered. Foot race on in earnest here. Going the knock along the ground there was Carey. Got it towards half forward. Trigg cleverly kept it in. His kick was a bit skew-if though. Off the side of the boot and out of bounds on the full. And Duncan Cabin, who was closest to the errant kick. It's been hijacked there by Bewley. You can't blame the Darley captain.
Well, you don't need the stat, Todd.
So Bewley will go to broadcast centre wing. Howard, the early fly, could have infringed on Myers. The umpire let it go. Chance of McCartan got a horrible bounce. Somehow Inglis found Baker, put his hands up, forced to get rid of it. Chance here for Joel Cabin, who somehow found Bewley. Penetrating kick going about 50 metres for his side. Excellent use of the body by Johnson. Went with the outside of the boot. Chance here for the youngster there in Tanner. Howard, it's set for him. They've got a 2-on-1 here. Shark by Jack Bewley. He had Tanner on his inside, but he's had a shot on goal, and he's put it through. So opportunistic out the back with a 2-on-1, and the outnumber has prevailed. Jack Bewley gets his first of the night and an all-important start, quality start for the Devils in the opening 2 minutes, and they narrow the lead back to 9 points.
Once again, Toddy, Brett Bewley gets the footy, drives it in long, attacking style of play, and gets it inside 50 over the back. Will Johnson done a good job on the boundary here to keep the ball in play, and Jack Bewley was the beneficiary.
Yeah, Johnson, he really had to extricate out of a phone box there to get it done. So Myers went to fly again. Howard elected to stay down. It'll be Riley Polkinghorn with the high up and under kick. Came broadcast side, thankfully, under these dim lights here at Mars Stadium. Chance there for White. Kick was poor. Went into the legs of Bewley, but his follow-up was okay. And he knocked it to half forward. Chance there for Brody Ward. He couldn't gather. Fawcett could. Got it to Baker. He got it to Myers. Torpedo kick. Territory gain at that. Gained about 40 metres for his side. To the attacking side of centre wing broadcast side for Darley, who trailed by 9 points.
He worked hard trick for that footy contest for North Ballarat there, and was just a bit stiff not to win a free kick there, Toddy.
Boundary throwing to be Howard and Myers again. Good use of the body there from Myers. Cadman wanted the handball, but the umpires picked out a free kick. It'll go to Myers for over the shoulder. He's a big lumbering man, is Howard. It's been a real...
There's a lot of no possessions Billy has had.
So there's the effort at smother from Trigg was terrific. Going the spoil. There was Ryan Polkinghorn. Riley Polkinghorn gathered in the end. So they combine here through McCartan. His hurry kick's been cut off. Nice mark taken there by Brody Ward, who squares the footy into the middle of the ground to Inglis, who loves to present. He lowers the eyes. And the gather from Azapati, speak of Adam, was terrific. Half volley, had to go back to Inglis, to Angwin, who's good when he goes long. So he goes to the attacking 50. Quick read it well. Took a mark back with the flight of the ball away from his opposing number 4 at Ankrum. And Quicks turned the ball over on broadcast centre wing with a mark taken there by Myers. So Myers, how about that for a kick? That was precision. Found Ankrum, who elect to go forward. Howard's pushed back. Players set themselves. A big man couldn't take the mark. Through traffic. It's a hurried kick. Out wide, bouncing ball. Leading into the race for the ball there was Tanner. Held it sit for the young man. He finally gathers, but not before the pursuance of North Ballarat arrives. Sparkman ends up with ball in hand, concedes by hand. And the clearing kick got beyond half back. Darley have got numbers. They can raffle it here. Through traffic, Cadman, hurried kick. To a 2-on-1. North Ballarat couldn't take the mark. Ground ball opportunity here. Stacks on the mill. Somehow the ball got just thrown out in the end. Back into the pack, and the umpire did the right thing. Did us all a favour and said, I'll have it. Oh no, he's picked out a free kick. It's going to go to North Ballarat, who lead by 9 points here. So the kick from Bromley Lynch to outer centre wing. Darley have got numbers here and a chance to rebound again as they do. Inside 50. Shallow entry is okay. The mark's being taken here by Inglis, who wastes no time. Ushering the ball forward. Outstretched hands of right. Could have been a front on contact, but the umpire let it go. Cockrell's pressure was good in the end. Ball ended up in the hands of Arts, who came broadcast side out towards the boundary line. It stays in somehow. Gathered by Joel Cadman. Went inside to force it. Pressure was good from Harry Loader. Leonard's gather. Loose hand pass. Ground ball. Good effort. There by all and sundry. And there'll be a ball up. right in front of us here. So the hand pass from White meant for Arts, but it's a hot footy at the moment, Fridge.
Yeah, no, Darley's intensity has really increased in this first 5 minutes, Todd.
So there'll be a ball up, tap one by Howard to anchor and bailed up by White. Chance for Quick.
Oh.
Gee, just put the bumper bar right up on Matricata, but the umpire had already blown the whistle and Quick went forward in the direction of Loader. Angwin gathered, he's pressured, and there'll be a ball up. Gee, the fend off from Quick was high, but the umpire was just ball watching momentarily. Ball up. Myers won that tap. Anyone's ball here. Brett Bewley says, I'll have it. Fires the hand pass out to Myers. Dribbling kick. Going about 20 metres for his side. Clean bowled Bishop. They've got numbers here now, North Ballarat. Through Carey. High up and under kick. Baker's under it. Was more concerned about the opposition and getting some body contact to protect the ball drop, but he didn't get the contact in the end and no mark, Fridge.
No, he missed that completely, Toddy, and geez, I'm impressed with that. Mel White, he's a very competitive beast, Todd.
Well, no one's manned him up there at that stoppage. Speaking of not manning up, Myers has brought his own footy here tonight.
He's had more possessions than Bewley.
Indeed he may. At this stage of the game. So a boundary throw in. Darley with the only goal of the term. They trail by 9 points. 7.5 minutes gone. Throw in. Myers with the tap. McCartan, quick hands, cut off by Myers. Went by hand in the Brett Bewley direction. Thumped over the line by Carey. To the safety of the boundary line. Brett Bewley wanting a deliberate call. Denied by the umpire. There'll be a throw in. 3-6-24 North Ballarat. Darley 2-3-15. Throw in. Tap one by Deering and kick two in the opening term. Leonard tackle taken on the ground by Baker. Whose pressure inside the contest is always ferocious and fair and hard, Fridge.
Hard to get a clean possession, Todd.
So the ball up. It'll be Myers. Grabbed it out of the ruck. Just a little 3-iron towards attacking 50. Terrific mark taken by Johnson. Can this kid play? Kick inside, deep into the goal square. Bouncing ball. Missed the ball. Cannot let it go. And it's bounced through for a goal. He's an important cog in the Devils' front half, is Will Johnson, Fred.
Well, he just presents Todd, and he's a very smart player, very clever, and he's been involved in the 3 goals that the Devils have got.
Yeah, good observation. Of course, he kicked the first and third goal, and as we said, denied space for that second goal to the Devils in the early stages of this second term. So, yeah, 2 goals and a score assist for Johnson. Back in the middle of the ground here, it'll be Myers. And Deering to contest the ruck. You'll tap one by Myers. Bewley knocked off the ball. Pressure off the wing from Cadman was good. Denied a North Ballarat extrication. Players pleading for a free kick. The umpire has decided to come to the party. It's going to go against Baker. And it'll go to Arts with ball in hand. So he's got Carey short and lateral. But he lowers the eyes. The kick was poor and cut off. Short kick in the Matricati direction. Poor kick at that in the end. Lahure couldn't gather. Leonard could. Fired the hair pass out to Bromley Lynch. Cleverly got ball to boot with a kick out of mid-air. Chance for quick. Ground ball. Couldn't gather. Angwin could. Tackle taken to the ground. And there'll be a whistle. And I'm not talking about the train that you can hear over the back of his fridge.
No, that was the umpire's whistle, Todd. You were 100% right with that one.
North Ballarat 24, Darley 21.
Thomas the Tanker coming through.
Another close encounter between these two sides. Of course, played off last year in that dramatic finish. Quick, tap only went as far as Bewley. Tumbling kick towards half-back. Chance of Polkinghorn back through traffic. Went by hand, found brother Ryan. He's tumbling kick. The mark's been taken there by Baker. So he wastes no time, lowers the eyes, has the kick. Good. Found Adam Azapati. Went to go to brother Andy. Left him off the Christmas card list momentarily. Swung onto that right boot. High up and under kick into the Johnson direction. Sets himself. And that man again. Got Bewley pushing forward. Ignores that. Goes with
Good
the
kick.
squarey kick. How's the vision? And Tanner's taken an uncontested mark. Now, Jack Bewley again, in fact. Bewley.
He's got a bit more weight on him than Dave and Tanner, Todd.
Yeah, indeed. But when they're 150 metres away from you in the dark, you'd be running away from most of them. Bewley makes no mistake. There's someone in the outer there that saw that go through. Bewley gets his second. Johnson has two, and the Devils are in front here. 4-3-27. They lead North Ballarat 3-6-24.
Once again, Toddy, you present, and that's what Will Johnson's doing, and he's been involved in everything that Darley's done so far in this game, and Brendan McCartney would want to be putting a bit of a stoppage on Will Johnson, Todd.
Indeed. It's just an example of not needing 30 possessions to be the best player on the ground. You could have under 10 and have impact, and that's what Johnson's doing. He's providing a headache for North Ballarat. At the restart, right, won that tap. Swarm of players around the footy, Pockinghorn one of those. So too Leonard, more often under the pack. Ball up, we'll give that. Tap, didn't go far in the end. Tap won by Bright. Opportunity there for Joel Cabin. He's knocked forward, only went as far as Bromley Lynch. Ball went to half forward, broadcast side. Chance to Ward, who tried to knock it to Bewley. His hit was retarded. Chance for Anchor, but he couldn't gather. Trigg could, though, in the end. Left foot kick across the body. Deep into the forward pocket here for North Ballarat. Off hands over the line for a boundary throw-in. High up and under kick out of that. Congestion didn't gain any meterage. Polkinghorn over the footy, and there'll be a ball up. Tap one there by Wright, ground ball. And there'll be another reset. Oh, the umpire's picked out a free kick out of all of that. Much to the disappointment of Mitch Ward, to be Fletcher Loader that'll go back and have a shot on goal from 40 metres out.
Yeah, no, it was that decision for Toddy, and he's just plucked that one out of mid-air. So, luck's a fortune.
Well, break the play up, avoid the stoppage, but, you know. How about that, Fridge? That was like one of your kicks at half-time at Bacchus Marsh Lakers today while you're trying to have a kick with your grandson. Disgrace.
My grandson probably would have kicked it better than that, Toddy. He's only 18 months.
Fletcher Load, the footy weighs more than him, was Bewley lopes away to the left foot to bring the ball back into play. 10 of the fly, couldn't take the mark. Matt Triccardi at ground level. Fired the hand pass, only as far as Arts. Fired the ball back into the shallow entry inside 50. Morris went the knock. Boundary side. Bewley will try and keep it in. He did in the end. Ward. His kick was smothered. Good pressure there from North Ballarat. Chance at Denham. Clever hand pass to Bewley. Went inboard to Inglis through traffic. Found Bishop. You're hot. Hand pass was good. Now you're in trouble, right? Managed to get a hand pass. How's the gather from Bishop? Was terrific. Tumbling kick to half forward. Bouncing ball. Chance for Cockrell. Kick across the body was okay. Could found the boundary and Brock Leonard. But the former prevailed in the end, and that'll do North Ballarat because they were away there. Good pressure from North Ballarat, but good searching by hand by the Devils.
Yeah, no, there was 7 handballs in that episode of play, Toddy, and they were lucky to get out of it.
So it'll be Howard and Wright. Wright came in the front to win that tap, only as far as Leonard, who's been good. Went by hand to Polkinghorn, who went along the line towards half forward. Somehow Quick got some purchase on that footy by hand. Anchor and bid into the back by Trigg. Umpire said no. And there'll be a ball up just inside the boundary line on half forward for North Ballarat. He could do with a steadier here, Fridge.
Yes, they could. They're copying plenty of heat from the Devils, and they've assured the ascendancy to themselves, the Devils. So, yeah, no, they're under the pump at the moment, Todd.
Howard with a good use of the body. Won that tap, but spilled back over the line for a throw-in. So, an anticipated low-scoring affair here at Mars Stadium. Boundary throw-in. It'll be Howard and Wright again. Get that tap to Howard. And the second one, if you don't mind. As a party, speak of Adam, got it to Bewley, who gave it to brother Jack and nearly missed his foot on the left. Bishop, clean again at crown level. Got it to Bewley, who found Adam as a party. Got it to Ward, dribbling kick, meant for Matt Riccardi. North Ballarat got numbers here. It's pressure footy. Leonard across the body, went towards half forward. Morris read it well. Foot race on an here, open half forward line. Quick, he's always dangerous around here. Ankram there too. And he has a party getting back to lend assistance. He'll be happy to rush it through, and he will. They'll take that, the Devils. Quick looks dangerous. He rarely loses his feet. So you've got to be really sure over the ball, especially when you're running back towards your own defensive goal.
The defender, the Devils done a good job there to hold him out there, Todd.
So a long penetrating kick by Engwin into the middle of the ground, and Wright took a nice overhead mark, wasted no time, played on, went forward. They've got an outnumber here, the Devils. No mark taken. Rebound kick goes back into the middle. The mark's been taken there by Wright, who's starting to accumulate aerially. He goes inside 50. Players set themselves. Cockrell just nudged his man out of the contest cleverly before a stack of players around the footy will come in and effect a ball up 25 to 30 metres out from the Darley goal.
When they get that fast footy going, the Devils, they look so much better, Todd.
Indeed. They lead by 2 points here, and they're in attack. Swarm of players around the footy. Can't really tell from here, but I expect the ground getting a little dewy because it's quite chilly here. I mean, you couldn't say the lights are warming anybody up. Ground ball. Arts strong over the footy. Umpire's picked out a free kick. It's going to go the Devils' way.
Really?
And it'll be Billy Myers with ball in hand.
Really wanting the kick, Todd.
Oh, no, they were just wanting it, yelling from the bench for a rotation, Fridge. But Billy Myers from this range, gee, this would be haunting the North Ballarat people. 20 metres out, slight angle, but not as much as at stake, Fridge. So it'll be Myers, who's been dominant, but a shot on goal. And he shanks it straight through the points. Much to the delight of the North Ballarat faithful.
Should have been marking that one down, Toddy. There you go.
Well, if he had to miss one of his last 2 shots on goal, you'd rather it be that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, for all those who missed his previous shot on goal, you have to go back to September last year, where he had the last kick of the 2023 grand final to get the Devils over the line in a 1-point thriller. So the lead extended by the Devils marginally. Near 20 minutes gone, second term. Darley 28, lead North Ballarat 25 as they negotiate out of defence. And the big fella, Morris, goes into the middle of the ground. Scramble opportunity here for Deering. Took a wild dispossess and pinged by the umpire. So Brett Bewley wastes no time onto that penetrating left foot. Goes to a 2-on-1. You'd think numbers prevail. Ground ball now. Arts was strong. Released the footy though. Wright gathered, tackled, taken to the ground. And pinged by the umpire and the crowd.
I think the crowd's
holding the ball.
Was there, Toddy?
Yeah. So Arts with ball in hand. Got Bromley Lynch short if he likes. But he'll come broadcast side. Free kick. We'll go to Quick.
And then you get a bit more involved in the game, Toddy.
Yeah, indeed. So Quick with ball in hand. They trail by 3 points, North Ballarat. So he gets the ball beyond centre wing. Tree couldn't take the mark. Loader tried to knock the ball forward. Couldn't do so with any real clean nature. Off the boot of Deering, back into traffic. Somehow spilled into the hands of Polkinghorn, who caught one over the shoulder. And Riley Polkinghorn, terrific player. Ball in hand. On true centre wing broadcast side. We'll go for the shallow entry inside 50. Low to the target. Went the spoil. Shark there by McCartan. He too caught one high. That's the right call. So it's McCartan now.
Where he was, front and centre contest.
Yeah, and his gather was clean. He's been clean, McCartan. He's good when he is so he just sits it up. Players set themselves. No mark taken. Ground ball, stacks on the mill. There'll be a ball up, 20 metres out from the North Ballarat goal, who like one before the main break, 22 and a bit minutes gone.
We haven't kicked a goal since the 22-minute mark in the first quarter, Toddy.
Well, there's a shot on goal out of the congestion by White. Off to the right through for a minor score. So they close to a 2-point margin now. 22 and a half minutes gone. Darley 28, lead North Ballarat 26.
Become a bit of an arm wrestle at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. I think who can be the cleanest in the crutches, in the crutches, excuse me, in the clutches, if you don't mind. And speaking of those moments, the kick from Angwin was poor, and there's a turnover opportunity to Carey. He'll send the ball back into attack. Angwin did well, front and centre. Denham wanted the hold, denied. Through traffic went Lamb, dispossessed. The dangerous Quick over the shoulder. And Quick will go back and have a shot on goal. 20 metres out, 45-degree angle.
He's the key, Todd. He's the key for me. He gets involved inside 50, there are a chance of scoring all the time.
So, Jamie Quick loves a goal. And the goal we spoke about, the Fridge, just ahead of the half-time break, will be just enough impetus for North Ballarat to restore a bit of confidence that they took with them into that quarter-time break. And, of course, it'll also restore the lead. So Quick from 25. Oh, he's done that a few times. Just a nice draw on the kick. Makes no mistake. North Ballarat are back in front here at Mars Stadium. 4:8:32. They lead Darley 4:4:28. Time on second term. Tick over 24 minutes gone.
Just the way the game's played in the last 24 minutes, you'd think that Darley would have more of a lead on the game, Todd. Just seem to have more possession of the footy.
Oh, yes, but I think the North Ballarat lead, they've had 12 shots on goal to 8. Probably just have been a little bit cleaner and made less mistakes, been a little bit better around the ball. You know, Darley haven't fully capitalised on the Myers advantage in the ruck.
We didn't capitalise when he didn't kick that goal.
Yeah, opportunity gone begging, correct. Yep. So Johnson's been crucial in the Devils' 4 goals, as you mentioned, 2 score involvements. He has 2, Jack Bewley 2, and Quick with his first. 25 minutes gone. Ball up. The restart. Myers and Howard again. Chance of Baker. Went by hand to Azapati. Speak of Andy, who went by hand to Ward. The left foot kick meant for Tanner. Went over his head. And they'll rebound here, North Ballarat. And the kick's okay to Troon. So Troon took a nice mark just inside the boundary line. So this kick will they should probably go just along the line here, you'd think. Fridge given just seconds left or a minute or so left in this second term. Kick out of the congestion from Lamb. Went into the stomach of Cadman. Speared away from him with Ward.
Yeah, it's gain territory and get another stoppage and reset again, Todd.
Yeah, you just can't let the Devils cut you up going back through the corridor. You've got to deny them an opportunity and go into the half-time with the lead. Here's the ball up, tap one by Howard. Loader gathered, tackled by Bewley. Had to get rid of it in the end. Baker's hand pass was sharp for Ward, who's double-teamed by Carey and Howard. For the umpire intervene, said, I'll have it, there'll be a ball up.
I don't mind the way this Carey 44 goes about at the top.
Yeah. Now Bewley again, forced to go by hand. Warned closely there by Lamb. Well, Leonard nearly ran into the Darley coach before the boundary umpire said, I'll have it.
Yeah, he took a bit of time to put his hand up the boundary.
D. Jordan, one tackle.
He nearly got the tackle there, Dan.
Boundary throw in. Howard, uncontested. Just knocked it back towards the boundary line, over the line for another reset. So North Ballarat, given their outs, they'd be happy with this lead, despite their dominance over Darley the last two times they've met here. Ball in, tap one by Myers, only as far as Leonard, who's had a good opening half. Kick to half forward. There's a good flying mark by Deering. Kicked the first 2 goals of the game. Loader presents. Speak of Harry. He ignores that option. And now he goes with the square kick. Players set themselves. Darley with numbers. Couldn't take the mark. Water ground level. Couldn't gather either. Force it, bailed up, tackled, taken to the ground. He wouldn't want to drag it back in either. The umpire says, I'll have it, and there'll be a ball up. 25 metres away from the North Ballarat goal. So the lead by 4 points here. 4-8-32, Darley. 4-4-28. Ball up. Tap one by Deering. Tackle was good from Bewley. Deny North Ballarat an extrication here, and it's led to a kick out of defence from the Devils. Right, went the spoil on Howard, who couldn't take the mark. And again, there's a swarm around the footy. Jack Bewley wanting the free kick. Umpire said no. And there'll be a ball up. On the attacking 50 for North Ballarat. Dying moments of this, the seconds in this opening half. Kick from Loader is smothered. There'll be another ball up here, 40 metres out from the North Ballarat goal. So the umpire's probably had more ball than anyone in this opening half, Rich.
Yeah, no, he's had a fair bit of it. When he establishes that tight
Ball up.
conditions.
Indeed. Myers grabbed it out of the ruck. Will need to get rid of it. Not sure he did cleanly. Lucky to get away with that in the end. Got numbers here, North Ballarat. Darley need to be clean with their tackling. One went low, one went high. The umpire said that'll do. There'll be a ball up. So that was Morris trying to barge through the double teaming of the Devils. Ball up. Tap one by Myers. Went boundary side to Bewley. Crossed the body. Went in the Azapati direction. Bromley Lynch did well to get a hand on it. Happy to see it over the line for a boundary throw-in.
It's been good, Bromley Lynch.
Centre wing. Broadcast side of the ground. North Ballarat cling to a 4-point lead. Near 29 and a half minutes gone in this second term. Myers with front spot. Give that tap to Howard. Gathered by Bewley. Shrugged the tackle of Polkinghorn and went with that piercing left boot into attack. Excellent spoil there from Cockerell. Adam Azapati kept running and he did well. Kick across the body was clever there from Wright, but it was cut off in the end. So good work there from North Ballarat to get numbers back. So the Sparkman kick, you'll come broadcast side. Howard the target. Couldn't take the mark, but did well to get a hand on it in the end before it went over the line. And there'll be a throw in. Attacking side of centre wing broadcast side. For Darley, who trailed by 4 points. 30 minutes gone. Second term. Just the 4 goals kicked for this quarter. How about the gather from Jack Bewley? Was terrific. Hand pass was smothered there by Polkinghorn. It was great. Bacon just shoveled it out, did well. Got it to Ankrum. Ward again. Look away kick with the left boot's been cut off there by Carey. On half back for North Ballarat, who will take his time and elect to go along the line towards half forward. Low to the target. Sets himself. Couldn't take the mark. Ankrum did well. Hand pass meant for Ward. Intercepted there by Myers in the end. Duncan Cabin over the footy. So too Leonard, who's been in everything for North Ballarat in these trying conditions here. Well, it's a beautiful day in Ballarat. The dews kicked in and It's a tough seeing night too, Fridge.
Yes, sun was out in Ballarat, and unfortunately we've got the dew setting in here, and it's become a bit greasy hand and foot toddy.
So the umpires played deliberate against Howard, and Howard rightly so, just expressing his disappointment in that. So to be Myers with that kick, poor one at that really in the end. North Ballarat had numbers in front, behind, and to the side really, and Carey took an uncontested mark and can rebound on half back, and not for the first time.
Done it a couple of times, Toddy, and he's good serving down back for them.
So the short kick's okay to Riley Polkinghorn. I think Darley have been their own worst enemy with something that kicking to half forward. As the halftime siren sounds for a scrappy, but tradesman-like opening half of football here at Mars Stadium. It's North Ballarat who maintain a lead after they led at the first change. They lead by 4 points at the half. They're 4-8-32. They lead Darley 4-4-28. Fridge, you got the goal scorers.
For the Devils, Jack Rewley with 2 and Will Johnson with 2. And North Ballarat, Mal White with 1, Liam Deering with 2, and Jamie Quick with 1, Todd.
All right, Fridge, I'm just going to put you under the spot, or on the spot here. Brendan McCartney, what would be his assessment of that opening half for his own charges?
Well, it's an arm wrestle to start off with, Todd. Both sides going back and forward. And look, he'd be happy with the commitment of the North Ballarat players. Just a couple of little mistakes that they've made, and as well as the Devil, turning over the footy. But conditions when it's slippery and it's a bit dewy, can't be as clean as when it's on a dry day. So, he'd be relatively happy with that half of footy.
And Dan Jordan?
Yeah, Dan Jordan would be disappointed in the turnovers, because they were costly turnovers. So they've probably got 2 definite goals out of crucial turnovers. But yeah, commitment to the contest have been terrific. Their numbers around the footy have been really, really good. And probably would have been disappointed with the first 9 minutes of the game, that's all, Todd. Other than that, he'd be satisfied, but he'd be thinking a bit more of improvement this half.
Yeah, in trying conditions, albeit under the lights in Ballarat's premier ground here. The surface is amazing. While there's a bit of dew setting in, of course, an ideal time slot would be 2:15 p.m, but not the case here tonight. We'll enjoy it for what it is, because it's quite the spectacle here under the lights, and tough for all. But nonetheless, it's North Ballarat who lead by 4 points in an entertaining game. Still anyone's game. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back with second half action, and hopefully we can get a bit more clean footy. And I speak of the ball use, and that can equate to some goals and some high grabs, Fridge.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it has been a contest, and it's probably the closest Darley have been at Eureka Stadium to North Ballarat for a fair while, Todd.
Yeah, or Mars. Take your pick. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the second half in about 15 minutes' time.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
Welcome back to Mars Stadium ahead of the third quarter action. It's North Ballarat who lead Darley by 4 points. They're 4-8-32. Darley 4-4-28. Really anybody's game, Fridge.
Yeah, like I said in the commentary, Todd, it's been a real arm wrestle, and like you were saying before, it's a ground ball game, and the side that takes their opportunity will come out on top in this contest. Score from the other game, Sunbury 44 to Melton South 6. So once again, conditions are playing a factor there as well, I'd say, Todd.
Darley kicking to the right of the screen in this third term. There's the ball up, tap one by Myers. We've said that a few times, but the big fella Howard gets the first clearance of the second half. Lahure couldn't gather. Quick hands over to Polkinghorn, lowered the eyes. Good hand pass, got it back to Carey. High up and under kick, deep into the pocket. Players set themselves off the hands of Quick over the line for a boundary throw in.
Impressed with Carey, Todd's first time I've seen him, but he seems to be able to find the footy a fair bit.
First time we've seen him with a haircut, Fridge, of course.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's had the long hair. So he's probably a little bit more fleet of foot, carrying a little bit less weight. The main is gone. There's the boundary throw in. Chance here for North Ballarat wanting a high tackle, denied by the umpire. Good pressure from McCartan. On Ward.
See, both coaches couldn't question their endeavour and
Nah.
the intensity around the contest, Todd. It's been terrific both sides.
Tap one by Harry Loader. Leonard over the ball. Umpire will come in for a repeat stoppage. Been busy with the whistle tonight, the umpires, given the congestion of the game in the trying conditions. Ball up, tap one by Myers, just tried to knock it to his feet. Couldn't knock it to advantage, really. And the herd of players after the footy. Chance here for Lamb to gather. He couldn't effectively. Ground ball. Bit of a stacks on the mill, bees to a honeypot. There'll be another ball up.
Geez, Todd, you're doing a good job because what you can see over there at half time when the Devils run out, it looked like a herd of zebras.
Try and put a name to the 42 of them.
Rudolph won.
So that stoppage ended up out of bounds. There'll be a boundary throw-in about 60 metres away from the North Ballarat goal, who lead by 4 points here. Early minutes, second half. Red Onion match of the round. In trying conditions. Under the lights here at Mars Stadium. Howard, good use of the body. Quick kick out of the congestion, went forward. Players set themselves. Loader was one of those. Had the ball knocked away from him. Good defence from the Devils. See it over the line for a boundary throw-in.
I made comment on the presser the other night with regards to the lighting, and they could have done with about 3 sets of banks from lights from Coates Hire, and the major sponsors around the ground here, so they didn't utilise the opportunity, Todd.
Yeah, that's a fair call. Boundary throw-in. Loader won that tap. Ground level. Bewley couldn't gather. Baker over the ball. So too Loader. Umpire will come in and ball it up.
I know the game's it's a novelty to play it in the evening, but as a spectacle, it doesn't really sort of orchestrate what the game's about.
Not worthy of the popcorn fridge. Chance for Loader. Could have been held without it. Oh, umpire's pinged him for holding the ball. So a free kick will go to force it. The youngster. His second season of senior footy.
Another junior product from the Devils.
Just a handful of games. We'll get onto that left boot and do us all a favour and come broadcast side. Joel Cabot at the back. Gather was good. Swung onto the left boot. Gained some territory. Went to the right direction. Got front spot. Couldn't gather. Grab opportunity for Troon, who kicked it across the body, only as far as Joel Cadman. Want to be quick. Ping by Polkinghorn. All over the shoulder, said the umpire. Well, that woke the crowd up. And that hands come out of the hand warmers. The kick to half forward. Terrific mark taken by the reigning dual Henderson medalist in the Bewley. Speaking of Brett, penetrating kick, deep into attack. Players set themselves, nearly a strong mark taken. There by Wright. Stolen by Johnson. Rolf hands over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Geez, when they get it together, like Johnson, he's been terrific, and right with his height, they're going to be a formidable force, Todd.
Boundary throw in. Devils opportunity in attack. Howard in front spot, knocked it in front of him. Swarm of players waiting at ground level.
Casey Jones has just gone past.
And there'll be a ball up. So it'll be Johnson again, won that tap. Now True needs to be clean, and he was, but couldn't find Polkinghorn by hand over the line for a throw in. So no score added in this third term in the opening 3 minutes. Darley in attack here, tap won by Howard, who had front spot. Cadman went without it. And again, Bees to a honeypot ball up, 25 metres out from the Darley goal.
Yeah, we're going to get plenty of this in this second half, Tom.
So who's going to break the game open?
Well, obviously you're looking at Bewley to get that outside ball and go inside 50 for them.
Well, right on cue, the man you speak of gathered cleanly at ground level and had a pot shot at the goals and missed off to the right through for a minor score. The opening score of this third term, Darley a 4-5-29. They trail North Ballarat 4-8-32.
And I think for the North Ballarat side, Jamie Quick's got to get more involved in the game. And, if they get the ball in his hands, well, they're going to look a lot better, Toddy.
So it'll be Sparkman to bring the ball back into attack, and he lowers the eyes. Risky kick, got beyond the defensive 50, not without some pressure from the Devils' front half, but they'll get out of trouble here. Left foot kick, to an open forward line, really to the attacking 50. The mark's been taken there by Harry Loader, so he can waste no time if he chooses, but he's bereft of options, so he just goes deep with a hacking kick, and will bounce end on end and through for a minor score. Jamie Quick, every right to be a little bit disappointed by covering the ground.
Yeah.
Had a poor kick there, Loader just a bit indecisive, had to go on the end.
He just hoped, Todd.
So there's the Bewley kick. Terrific. What at that, Tanner the fly. Howard in front, couldn't take the mark. Bailed up there was Cadman. Whistle imminent, there'll be a ball up. Gee, that penetration, it's good as two kicks for most sides. The Bewley exit out of full back, Fridge.
Well, the clearance out of the defensive 50 is terrific for them, Todd.
Howard's tap was very good. Got it to Leonard, who went forward. Lovely mark taken here by Ankrum, who gave it to Angwin, who switched play and went to outer side to Andy Azzopardi. Couldn't take the mark, but was painted preemptively by the umpire. And then the umpire called play on. If he had his time over again, it was always play on, but Azzopardi should have, well, he dropped what he should have taken, that's for sure.
Yep.
Spent it before he got it, Fridge.
Yeah, had the can in his hand and wasn't there, Toddy.
All up. Tap one by Howard. Just threw it out in the end. Chance here for Trigg, bailed up. Loose ball opportunity here for the Devils through Bewley across the body. So it'll be Joel Cabot. Ball in hand. Penetrating kick to outer centre wing. Bouncing ball opportunity. Sharked here by the Devils in Johnson. Tumbling kick to an open forward line. Ball goes boundary side. Tanner and Curran competing for the ball, but ran out of space and the ball spilled over the line for a boundary throw in. 45 metres around from the Darley goal.
Geez, I reckon when it gets over the outer side, you're relying on the players calling out who's got the footy, Todd.
Well, I'm nearly calling who's going through the McDonald's drive-through. Of course, major sponsors of the Ballarat Football Netball League. Boundary throw in. I'll give that tap to Howard, despite the efforts of Tanner. There'll be another stoppage, 45 metres out from the Darley goal. Needless to say, goals at a premium here tonight. 4 goals apiece, but it's North Ballarat who'd lead. Bewley bailed up and ridden by Leonard in the end. And there'll be another stoppage. Umpire wastes no time. So Howard, well, we'll give the big fella that tap as well. Out the direction of Nash. He couldn't gather it, had it knocked away from him. Over the line for a boundary throw in.
It's just repeat efforts, Todd. That's all it is.
Fanny come over the other side of the ground. It's like ants on an anthill. As there'll be a boundary throw in. So it'll be Howard again and Myers. Tap one by Myers. Waiting under it was Arts. Had to stop and prop and gather. And then he was tackled, taken to the ground, and there'll be a ball up.
He's been handy in defence, Arts. He's had a solid game.
North Ballarat lead by 4 points. Just a point apiece in this lacklustre third term. Chance here for White, who went by hand to Polkinghorn, who was forced to knock it forward. If he had it gathered, he would have been tackled. So he did the right thing, but White was unable to gather ground ball cleanly before the Devils' reinforcements denied White clean possession. There'll be a ball up out of centre wing. Chance here for Bewley. Hurried kick out of the congestion. Okay, no real meters. There he is again. Fires the hand pass out. Did well. So combined through hand. And they're out here. They've finally got the overlap. Drop possession. Devils wanting a hold, denied by the umpire, and there'll be a throw in.
It's just the state of the game, Todd, you know, just the cleanliness of the game, you know. A lot of fumbling.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much will be taken out of the review here. It's just been a real arm wrestle. War of attrition, really. Shallow throw in. Favoured Matricardi. Ended up in the hands of Bewley. Hopeful rather than anything else. His possession only fell into the bread basket of Brock Leonard. It was tackled, taken to the ground, and not for the first time. There'll be a ball up.
He's been in and under Brock Leonard.
Call that even, that ball up. So Polkinghorn went to soccer, played the percentages. The two number 20s, Trigg and Lahure. And the boundary line wins over again. And there'll be a throw in. So
It's the contest between the two arcs at the moment, Todd.
I thought you were going to say a contest between the umpires out there, because they've all had plenty of it. They've been in the best in this third term. Given time spent with ball in hand. Throw in. Deep one at that. Chance here for Carey. Gathered cleanly. Kicked across the body. Went deep into attack. Chance here at the back for the dangerous quick if he can gather. Ankrum ridden into the back. Yeah. Umpire saw that.
Free kick was there.
He'll take that free kick. So clever was Ankrum. And a little clumsy was Quick on that occasion. So Ankrum goes short. Chance here for a turnover opportunity, but a free kick going the Devils' way. Go to Andy Azzopardi. So touch of the fumbles on that last mark and couldn't hang on to that little throwback there as he plays on and wheels onto the right boot. Goes to outer centre wing. North Ballarat with the numbers and the clean hands. Well, I went a little bit early there. Good pressure there from Bishop. There'll be a ball up on half forward. Outer side of the ground for the Devils. Tap one by Myers. Oh, there's a push every day of the week. Umpire saw that. It'll go against Darley. It'll be Polkinghorn with ball in hand. He's had plenty of it. Kick towards outer side, half forward for North Ballarat. Offhand, you guessed it. Boundary throwing.
Another stoppage, Tony. This is like a game of chess at the moment, Todd. Very slow moving.
Reminds me of one of those race courses where they had callers over the other side and then you could go to them for a period of time, but there'll be another stoppage here. Very chilly conditions here in Ballarat also. There's the repeat ball up. Myers won that tap. No real clean advantage. Chance here, shoveled out there by White. Got it to McCartan, who's been okay. Kick forward. Ankrum was good. Conceded by hand of the safety of the boundary line. Gathered by the Devils. They kept it in, but only as far as loader. Can load up if he likes, but decided to go by hand. Forward 50 kick. Nash dropped what he probably should have taken as he presented well. Cleary kick out of defence. Got it towards our half-back. Sloppy play. Joel Cadman was up to the task and tidied things up for all and sundry and got it to Brett Bewley, who loped onto the right boot, the left boot. Tanner had more time than he thought. Ushered the ball forward. Chance for the dangerous Johnson. Tackled. Pinged by the umpire. Holding the ball. So it's Carey again with the right boot and went to half-back. Out of sight of the ground.
Johnson gets that out there, out Darley. Definite score, Toddy.
Right foot kick goes along the line towards half forward. Fletcher Loader nearly took an uncontested mark in the end, but it just went through his hands. I reckon the ball will be a little bit slippery too, Fridge.
He should be like the old palm olive soap, Toddy.
Well, not everyone's been clean aerially or at ground level. And the ones that have been able to gain territory. There's a swarm of players around the footy. And there'll be another ball up.
It's just like watching the game of 2 posts, not the 4 posts, Todd.
Yeah, it's a hard watch. A grind. Ball up. Tap one by Myers. Went boundary side. Out of bounds on the full.
Darley's way.
Free kick will go to Bewley. Second man to the error, but why not? I'll have it, he says, and he'll load up with the left boot and gain some valuable territory for the Devils, albeit the outer side. Tanner at the back, couldn't take the mark. Chance here for Denham, cross the body. Johnson at the back, couldn't take it. Carey needs to be clean. Oh, that's delivered every day of the week.
Yes. Toddy. Tried to buy one there. The conditions, Todd.
Mate, I wouldn't have laid that at $1.10, that deliberate. But anyway, there'll be a ball in. North Ballarat 33, lead Darley 29. A point each. We've been playing 15 minutes. This arm wrestle's going longer than Oppenheimer. Ground ball. And there'll be a ball up. So Darley need to, well, they need to score, really. Tap one by Tanner, Sparkman, first around the contest for North Ballarat. Bewley dispossessed. Everybody just bereft of time and space.
Yeah.
Just numbers around the ball. More reflective of a game you'd see in the morning on a Sunday.
Yes, definitely.
On occasions.
Some chance of a free kick being plucked out here. Yes.
Yeah, they've got one, Fridge. They'll go back and have a shot on goal here, the Devils. It'll be Jack Bewley.
For his third, Toddy.
He'll line up for goal number 3.
I don't know where he plucked that one from the umpire, but anyway, it must have been there. He's closer to the catcher than we are, Toddy.
A little push there, but how's the kick? Goal umpire doesn't move. That'll break the stalemate of sorts here in this third term here. Darley get their first of the third quarter to regain the lead. They're 5-5-35. They lead North Ballarat 4-9-33.
We've just been banging on about how it's been an arm wrestle all night, and you know, like 15 minutes of footy, and you come up with one goal in that 15 minutes. So it just tells you it's just been played between the two arcs, the two sides of their commitment, their endeavour, and their contest around the footy. It's been no space whatsoever.
And again, no goal in general play there on the back of a free kick, just showing how hard it is just to get the ball on your own terms.
Yep, 100%.
So at the restart, on the back of that Jack Bewley goal, who's kicked 3 in a low-scoring game here, tap one by Howard, chance of Bewley. Brother Jack nearly cleaned him up. Gee, nearly cost himself a spot in the well there for a moment there, Jack. There'll be a ball up. Tap one by Howard. Favoured loader. Threw the ball onto the boot. Presenting was Duncan Cadman. Second. Third bite of the cherry. Then a sling tackle.
Swing there, Toddy.
There'll be a ball up on half forward for North Ballarat, who find themselves behind again
Well, they're trailing in behind too. Yeah, their forwards are coming in behind the Devils, so they've got to get in front.
Ball up. Fletcher Loader over the footy. Couldn't gather cleanly. Polkinghorn tried to extricate by foot. Couldn't get any purchase on the footy. Denham could. Gathered. Tackle taken on the ground by Loader. And there'll be a ball up on true half forward here at Mars Stadium for North Ballarat, who trail by 2 points near 18 minutes gone third term.
I always say, Toddy, if you're playing in front, especially a forward, give yourself a chance all the time, whether it goes over the back or falls forward to you.
Tap won by Howard, only as far as Ward, who's been one of the leading possession winners for the Devils, you'd reckon, today. Right in front of us here, Matricati a little bit disappointed. He was juggling that like one of his hot pizzas there out of Kyneton.
Yeah, they tell me they go all right too, Todd.
Yep, and needless to say...
Have you been there and had one?
Well, you'd think it'd be called Matricati Pizza or something like that, but no, Kyneton Pizza. Creative, nonetheless. Chance here for Jack Bewley, kick through, the leading goal scorer on the ground, tackled, ping, and sling. The old sling ping.
They were scored red out, Toddy.
So Jack Bewley lowers the eyes and found Myers. Taking a rare mark. Myers, the kick was terrific. Found Inglis, who went forward to a 2-on-1. And one waiting in the back as Sparkman hurries the ball back out of defence, only as far as Myers. He's taken a couple of marks in the last minute. How about that for a kick?
Yeah, lovely.
Half forward, got it to
There's a chance.
Adam Azzopardi, got it to Brody Ward. So he went long and wide, juggling attempt at the mark. It's been sharked there by Carey, who clears for North Ballarat. Not for the first time, gathered there by Cadman. He's got the assist, lowered the eyes, it's been cut off. Another turnover kick inside 50 by Lamb, who went short.
Bromley Lynch.
So Bromley Lynch to Lamb, and Lamb to outer centre wing. Duncan Cadman did the sharking, and the kick was clever. Andy has a party with ball in hand. He wastes no time, runs his measure. High up and under kick. Chance here for the Devils. They set themselves. North Ballarat with the presence in the air.
Oh, wow.
Devils waiting at ground. Foot race on in earnest here. Chance here for Jack Bewley. Wanted the push, denied by the umpire, over the line for a boundary throw-in. About 45 metres around from the Darley goal, who lead here by 2 points. Tick over 20 minutes gone third term. 5-5 plays, 4-9. Throw in, Johnson with the tap. Ground ball, went through the hands of Matricati, fell into the hands of Lamb, who went across the body. Hopeful rather than anything else. Got plenty of it though. Clean bolt all and sundry. It was like one of Warney's wrong-uns there. Favoured Deering in the end. Hand pass, searching for Loader, dropped and umpire let it go. And now they're in from everywhere. There'll be a ball up on true centre wing broadcast side. Brody Ward in the wars, is he?
Yeah, no, he got the bit of a heavy knock there, Todd.
A little bit worse for wear, Brody. We'll keep an eye on him as he soldiers off the ground fridge. Went the umpire stop play, but he's let it go. Arts ran over the ball. Chance here for Leonard with strength. Liked his game.
Yeah, well, he's
Now the umpires.
he's finally woken that they're taking someone off the ground, Todd.
Yeah. So
Ball watching.
umpire will come in and effect a ball up to restart play. North Ballarat lead by 2 points here. 35 plays 33. Tick over 21 and a half minutes gone. Tap won by Tanner. Foot of the ball was McCartan. Gee, Leonard and McCartan have carried a lot of the weight through the midfield tonight. They've done well. So at the restart, it'll be Howard with the tap. It was good to Morris. Went in ball to McCartan, who got it to Fletcher Loader. Dumped as he kicked. Umpire let it go. Forward, good. Outstretched there by Loader. He's taken a nice grab.
They're having a bit of a how do you do here. Arts.
Yeah, Arts and Ward.
Ward.
So Loader goes forward. Quick the fly. Gee, came down hard, but just waiting at the back there was Anchor. I've said thank you very much. He went short and wide. Darley looking to go out of side, but did us all a favour and came broadcast. The kick was good and found Matricardi. And go toward the short option, but chose the longer option and found Tanner. Could have been quick with the hands to force it. But he elects to just chip it over the top, looking there towards Joel Cadman, but beautifully read off the boot. Too much weight on the footy. Sparkman was just happy to usher Cadman under the ball and took a clever mark. The rebound defender with ball in hand will go along the line, broadcast side. Let's hope we have a bit more of that for the remainder of the game. Chance here, but Loader, he got it to McCartan, who's been pinged. And Mitch Ward, who's...
bit stiff, sorry.
Yeah, indeed. That was another crowd decision, I think.
Of course it was.
He keeps taking the game on, Mitch Ward. I think he's been pretty good tonight.
Been terrific. Only that one.
Like the half-back line for both sides has been good.
Yep.
Ground ball opportunity here for Lamb. Spent it before he got it and then found it underneath him. Swarm of players around the ball will come in and affect the ball up. So near 24 minutes gone in this third term. 5-5-35, Darley. North Ballarat 4-9-33. Tap one by Wright to Matricardi. Hurry kick out of the congestion. Sparkman, clean gather and ran away. Penetrating kick. Got about 60 metres on it in the Deering direction. Look out, here comes Quick. Couldn't gather, had it knocked away from him. Attack on the footy was good from Morris. Ball at ground level now will affect a ball up from the umpire. Attacking side of the middle of the ground for North Ballarat, who trail by 2 points. 24 and a half minutes gone, third term.
There's no side giving an inch at all, Todd. You know, it's just a complete tussle to get that footy clear.
Tap one by Wright. Denham was clean. Hand pass was a bit sharp, but Bewley read it well. Threw the ball onto the boot. Umpire will pay the mark, and Inglis plays taller than normal. Gave the hand pass over towards Bewley, who went forward with the penetrating kick. Bouncing ball. Shark there by Cockrell, who did well. And the kick was even better. North Ballarat will negotiate out of trouble. Just taking his time here. Kick along the line there from Tree to outer centre wing. Again, 50-50 ground ball. Neither side giving an inch, as just touched on there, Fridge. So the umpire said, I'll have it. And there'll be a restart, attacking side of centre wing, outer side of the ground for Darley, who lead by 2 points. 25 and a half minutes gone, third term. Arm wrestle with two of the competition's heavyweights. Loose ball opportunity. Ushered forward. Out of the congestion by Cadman. Got it to half forward.
Good knock on.
Clever knock on. Opportunity here for the Devils. They're under the pump in North Ballarat. Falls into the hands of Bewley. You don't want to give it to him. Goal! Luck's a fortune. Turnovers cost you more. Well, they're a little misfortunate there, North Ballarat. That's a point. That's squaring the fortunes. See, the crowd went up. The goal umpire looked it back over his head and...
I thought it was a clear goal, Toddy. But
Well.
anyway, bit of a let off for young Cockrell, and he hasn't done a bad job either. He would have looked up-
Oh, risky kick out of defence was okay in the end.
he would have looked up and said, oh no, what have I done? You only get the hand.
Kick to half back. Loader presents. Waiting in the back there was Lahure. Went straight through his hands. Morris went the soccer off the ground. First there. Got a bit of a nudge from right up. I let it go. Quick had a fresh air. Right. Knocked it to the advantage of Denham. Took on the tackle of Leonard. He was dispossessed. Fell into the hands of Arts, who was happy just to hack it forward. Gained about 25 metres for his side. Over the line for a boundary throw-in. 70 metres around from the North Ballarat
That's the
goal.
sort of night Quick's had. He went to kick that off the ground and missed the ball completely, Todd.
Oh, it's a tough night here at Mars Stadium. Overhead, in the air, on the ground, off the ground. Leonard hacks the ball out of the congestion. Morris goes the soccer. Deering, clever tap. got it to the boot of Polkinghorn, who went the soccer. The ball went across the face of goal and over the line for a boundary throw-in. So an important stoppage deep in North Ballarat's attack.
And a chance to score here. They want to be getting something out of this stoppage here, Todd.
Darley 36, North Ballarat 33. And a chance here for North Ballarat. Deep inside their 50. There's the throw-in. Deering in front, right, won the tap, got it to Bewley. Kick, ricocheted, went back towards the North Ballarat. Goal chance for Loader. Missed off to the right.
There was the opportunity, Todd.
Yeah, so a squaring at the ledger, if you like, with opportunity gone begging in the last 2 minutes for either side. It's been squared away by a minor score. 4-10-34 North Ballarat. 14 scoring shots to 11, and they trail by 2 points. So it'll be Bewley, speak of Brett, with ball in hand, who just laconically runs away and chips it over the top, and the kick's okay. Long kick from Duncan Cadman to outer centre wing. Opportunity here for Azapati, who went by hand at Bewley. Kick towards the attacking 50. Oh, good use of the body. And it's Cockrell again. He's been good.
Yeah, no, it's been a good find for him. Down back, Todd.
Yep.
Well, it did spend some time in the Gold Coast Academy. And
Yeah, that's right. Played some rep footy.
Yep.
Been playing senior footy since he was 15.
yeah, originally from Cairns, so yeah, no, he knows what it's all about.
So Carey with the kick to outer centre wing. The siren sounds for the final change of this arm wrestle of sorts. A stalemate, if you like. There's nothing in this game. 5-6-36 Darley lead. North Ballarat 4-10-34. Fridge, you've got the goal scorers.
Darley, Jack Bewley 3, Will Johnson with 2, and for North Ballarat, Jamie Quick with 1, Mel White with 1, Liam Deering with the 2, and that is all.
I mean, you could just go, it's just been a tough watch, really, hasn't it? There hasn't been really any great standout efforts, line breakers and long kicks to an aerial and a grab, and so the footy hasn't been pretty,
Yeah.
and it's been a game for the in and under player, and
Ground ball, that's all it is.
yeah,
It's a game of ground ball. The blokes that are 6'4", 6'5", but just have no hope in these sort of conditions, Todd. And like you say, the side that actually takes their opportunity, and it will come out on top in this game. And got 2 points in it, and both coaches will be happy with the endeavour and the commitment of the players.
that's right.
And it's hard to make an assessment of a game like this when it's played under these conditions, like lighting, ground, slippery.
Yeah, indeed. And when you take a look at the scores that went on around, there were 3 other games played in Ballarat, and of course Melton defeated Sebastopol by 20 goals in the end, or close enough too, and Ballarat defeated Redan by 3 points. That was 80-77, and similar score over the back here at the Lakers ground, that the Cobras got the money, but that high-scoring nature complemented that beautiful autumn day here in Ballarat.
Yeah, well,
But as soon as the sun goes down and the dew sets in, it's a tough game to play.
well, the two sides I witnessed today, they had 30 shots on goal between them. So you come here and we are 11 to.
They've combined for 25, yeah.
So, like I said, conditions just don't actually give the spectacle of the game to what it should be, really.
Well, stick with us for the next half hour of play. The final quarter not far away. I'm going to go and put my hands in a microwave. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the climax of this BFNL McDonald's Match of the Round. All thanks to Red Onion Vision via the BFNL Match Centre.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
2 all beef patty, special
Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
There goes the siren to get blown away for the final term. Goals at a premium here. Hurry kick out of the congestion. First disposal goes to true to half forward. Now there's a grab. Waste no time, they come wide and there's a
An equally better grab, Todd.
terrific mark taken there by Andy Azapati, who wastes no time. He goes to outer centre wing. Risky kick at that. Falls to Troon. Cop one over the shoulder. Maybe, well, 2 in the end. Devils got away with the first one, but not the second one. And Troon with ball in hand. One of those progressive juniors. Starting to get some senior games of footy behind him and consistently. And he wastes no time. And he goes with the long ball. First goal all important. Off hands over the line. White sees it over for a boundary throw in. So Darley lead by 2 points. In a real dour struggle here at Mars Stadium. North Ballarat into attack. Tap one by Myers. No clean gather. Swarm of players around the footy. And neither side been able to get the game on their own terms for any real period of time, Fridge.
No, not at all, Todd. And it's just been that constant stoppage, arm wrestle, and again, no free-flowing footy at all, Todd.
Ball up. North Ballarat into attack.
Hard as a spectacle.
High up and under kick from Morris. Angwin has to wait an eternity under the footy. Defensive spoil was good, but fell into the hands of the Devils, and a clearing kick towards the defensive 50's been cut off. Kick to the top of the goal square. Players set themselves. That's nearly a grab. Off hands. Darley clearing kick. Got out wide towards the defensive 50. Just a stack of players around the footy, making it really difficult to separate. And there'll be a ball in on the attacking 50, outer side of the ground for North Ballarat.
I just thought of an amazing idea, Todd, for these games. Those high-vis vests, they should use them as the numbers on the back so we can see them.
Tap one by Howard, but doing the roving there was Myers. Clearing kick, got to outer centre wing. Sparkman leads into the race for the ball in front of right and sees it over the line for a boundary throw-in. A boundary throw-in. First goal all important. Darley will get beyond a kick of separation, or North will get the lead. There's the hurry kick from the Devils. Inside 50. But, there's the man of the moment. Cockrell being good. So he'll go short, and the kick's safe. Sparkman with ball in hand. Will go short. And the kick's okay. North Ballarat searching for an all-important first goal of this final term. Right foot kick to outer centre wing. Swarm of players around the footy. Whistle imminent. There'll be another ball up.
Just a score update. Sunbury 77 to Melton South 12. Three-quarter time.
Ball up. Ground ball. Gee, it's been hard to get the ball out of the congestion. Darley gained some all-important metres. They get it to outer side half forward. 5-6-36 Darley lead North Ballarat 4-10-34. Low scoring affair here. So it'll be Myers and Howard. Myers just grabbed the footy, was tackled, bailed up, taken to the ground, and ping, said the umpire. So the free kick will go to Polkinghorn. So weigh up the options. Almost sold the candy to the umpire before he went beyond outer side centre wing, and Ankrum took a nice mark. He's tried hard today too in the last line of defence, and the kick was okay and found Bewley. Speak of Brett.
Both defences have been very solid, Todd.
Yeah, Bewley. Got around, Deering. The kick was okay. Found Inglis. So Inglis with ball in hand. Shallow entry inside 50. Bounce off the chest of Sparkman. Does his own mopping up. Be a free kick against Sparkman. It'll go to Bewley.
Insufficient.
So too far out to score. Even for this man. So Bewley gets plenty of the kick. Front position, Howard couldn't take the mark. As a party tackled, gang tackled in fact, taken to the ground. The umpire says, I'll have it, and there'll be a ball up.
It's easy feel for those forwards, though.
So the first bit of real feeling creeping into the game. Umpire's picked out a free kick out of that. It's going to go the way of Bromley Lynch. He'll go lateral to Troon. takes a mark. Still not out of trouble yet, North Ballarat. This is an important kick. So hopefully he'll come broadcast side, do us all a favour, Fridge. And he does, and he gets plenty of it. So it'll be Lamb, Bewley, Baker. Read it well. Hand pass to the voice of English. Dumped as he kicked. Umpire called play on. Chance here for Ankrum. Ground ball opportunity. Went by hand towards Denham, who went towards Bewley. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. It's going to go against Darley. It'll go to North Ballarat.
Too high.
It'll go to Brock Leonard for a free kick off the ball.
High contact, Toddy. Bit of demonstration, got a little bit too high and right in front of the umpire.
Well, it's been a frustrating game to watch, so imagine how frustrating it'd be being out there. So the kick is to an unmarked Jamie Quick, who takes a mark right in front of us here. And for one of the few occasions he's had some time and space. So Quick wastes no time, goes with the right boot to the attacking 50, 2 up for the Devils, 1, nobody down except for Myers. Hand pass, searching one at that, meant for Matricardi. Found the boundary line at the end, there'll be a boundary throw in on half forward for North Ballarat, who trail by 2 points here, tick over 7 minutes gone. Gee, these sides will be happy with a point at the moment.
A little bit niggly at the moment, Toddy. Boys.
Boundary throw in. Myers tried to grab it out of the ruck, bounced off his chest. Waiting there was Baker, wait over the footy, just ushered it out towards Matricardi. Got it to Azzopardi. Tumbling kick from Andy Azzopardi, that was. Bouncy ball, right, gathered in the end. Oh, clever hair pass to the big fella. Got it to Bewley. Went inside 50. Johnson couldn't quite take the mark. Chance here for Carey to do the mopping up. Couldn't gather cleanly. Tackle pressure was good. Soccer off the ground from Bishop, but the umpires picked out a free kick.
Play the holding the ball, Toddy.
Last line of defence, if you don't mind.
A little bit late on the whistle, Todd.
Be Ryan Polkinghorn with ball in hand. He'll come broadcast side by Mabeer. Over the back of the pack, the ball went. Force it by hand. Got it to Bewley. Tackled as he kicked. Paul's gone over the line, out of bounds on the full.
What have we done here?
Tick over 8 minutes gone, final term. So North Ballarat along the line from Bromley Lynch. Bewley did the sharky to the voice of Baker. And he ran out of space, carried the ball over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Done a good job, Ankrum, on Quick.
Yeah, he has indeed.
Very good.
Yep.
Giving him absolutely nothing.
So Lamb's obviously got the run with roll on Bewley.
Yep.
So there's the throw-in. Shallow one at that. Favoured Deering. Somehow Myers got a fish to it. Bewley got on the right side of it and slammed the ball into a tackle to that left boot. Johnson's got 2 to beat. Somehow got a hand on the footy. Cockrell stood up did the sharking, and Deering had to outpoint Lamb on that occasion, his own man, to mark the footy, and took a nice grab. A rare aerial moment for the game. So Deering goes in the direction of Loader. Myers takes a nice mark. Some good work there from Angwin and
It's a nice kick.
And Cadman, as that kick from Myers, been a feature tonight. Cadman wastes no time. He goes forward. In from the side was Jack Bewley. Couldn't take the mark. Pressure good from the Devils' defence. Bishop, one of those. There'll be a ball up 20 metres away from the Darley goal.
Not one side giving an inch, Toddy, at the moment. It's been like that all night anyway.
Gee, some of Billy Myers' field kicking tonight's been a class above.
Elite.
Ball up. We'll give Deering that tap to a congestion. Arts over the footy. Somehow got boot to ball. Hurried kick. And guess who? Billy Myers. On half forward for the Devils. 65 metres out from goal. And he'll run onto the right boot. Went for distance. Didn't quite time the kick that well. Hurried kick. Fortuitously fell into the hands of McCartan, who wasted no time and went out of side. Umpires picked out a free kick here. The advantage to the Devils. Shallow entry inside 50. Bishop kept his feet, then went to ground, but not before he could get a hand pass over towards Ward on his non-preferred. Ground ball opportunity here. Sparkman cleverly didn't gain possession. He would have been tackled. Quite happy to see it over the line for a boundary throw-in. So the Devils into attack. They lead by 2 points. Near 11 minutes gone in this final term. Boundary throw-in. Tap one by Wright at the back. Sea of players waiting at ground level. Joel Cadman, one of those, is bailed up, and there'll be a repeat stoppage. 25 metres out from the Darley goal. Tick over 11 minutes gone, final term. Grabbed out of the ruck by Wright, but then he spilled it. Chance here for Bewley. Took on the would-be tackler. Hurried the kick forward. Cockrell doing the mopping up. Been good. Nearly landing the best, but that kick wasn't his finest moment. Joel Cadman, the fly, couldn't take the mark. Hurried kick across the face of goal. Bounces over the line for a boundary throw-in. So Darley will endeavour to, with their front half pressure, endeavour to keep it in. If they don't manage to kick a goal, of course, the press of the Devils' defence is right up. Not one player in North Ballarat's half of the ground. Grabbed out of the congestion, the throw-in there by Wright. Only as far as Sparkman. Billy Myers goes to ground.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's been pinged for, I'm not sure what, but the umpire said holding the ball. So the right foot kick comes broadcast side. Lahura had plenty of it, couldn't gather. Now that's holding the ball. Umpire let it go. Chancellor Morris tried to tap it to advantage, but only as far as Cadman. His hurried kick nearly cut off there by White. Went through his hands. Leonard gathered. High up and under kick. Bit of a 2-on-1 here. Grand ball opportunity for Nash. Tackled. Gather was terrific from Baker, but then he was pinged without the ball in the end. Yes. And that was the right decision by the umpire. Even though he was blinded by where the ball was, because Baker had his back turned to the umpire, it was the right call in the end. So he goes with the left boot, comes wide to Bewley with a 1-on-1. Too much weight on the kick over his and Polkinghorn's head. Over the line for a boundary throw-in. No score in this final term. 13 minutes gone. Darley lead by 2 points. And a dour... Well, thriller's not the right word. Arm wrestle's a better version of it. So Myers follows up his good work with a crunching tackle. Umpire let it go. Sparkman through ball onto boot. Terrific mark by the youngster in Fawcett. Encouraging sign there for the youngster. He'll gain some confidence from that. So high up and under. North Ballarat got numbers in the air. Howard was one of those, and he went with the fist. Can Bewley keep it in? He can. Went to a voice of Denham, but North Ballarat got numbers, and Denham ushers Troon over the line for a boundary throw-in. 45 metres around from the Darley goal. Gee, the North Ballarat goal end feels like Mildura away.
Yes,
with
yes. You get land a helicopter in here, Todd.
No one would know.
You can drop in and drop out and no one would know either.
Yeah, well, you'd have to have the markings on the ground because the helicopter wouldn't see it on the way down. There's the ball up. Tap one by Wright. Meant for Bewley. Denham couldn't quite gather. It was a hot footy. Pressure terrific from both sides. Not an inch given. The umpire will come in and effect another ball up.
I feel there's going to be a turn somewhere in this game, Toddy.
Ball up. Howard and Wright. Give that tap to Wright. Denham got hurt in that contest. Bewley might have caught one high, dispossessed in the end. Quick, then he might have caught one high, and the umpire saw that one.
Cool.
Free kick was there.
Yep.
Anchor a bit disappointed. But you'd reckon Quick was going to have a shot on goal, and he took an eternity to want the ball back, but they'll negotiate. Short there by foot from Nash, and the kick was okay.
Line some.
So the right foot kick from Bromley Lynch was cut off by Ward. He's been a solid contributor today, Ward.
Been very good, Todd.
I enjoyed his game.
Been really good.
And you know, if you're getting a kick on nights like tonight, it's a fair effort. There's the kick. Got plenty of it too to the attacking 50. Up went Curran, couldn't take the mark. Clean bowl, Troon. Bishop tackled, bowled him in the tackle. Umpire called play on. Spills out towards Jack Bewley, hurried kick forward. Johnson's got Cockrell and the boundary to beat, but the boundary won out in the end. And Ryan Pockinghorn back there too, guarding Johnston. So it's Johnson and Cockrell. Pockinghorn and Cockrell manning Johnson in the goal square, if you don't mind. Tap from right, went to his feet, through traffic, went Curran. Got it to Troon, dribbling kick towards half-back, clean bowled Trigg. Chance here for Brodie Ward.
Oh, on the full.
Yeah, that was on the full every day of the week. But the boundary umpire's got to call it as he sees it. Darley. Well, it's just moments like that you realise that Darley supporters do travel. Gee, the lights are even gone down on that score. Look at that. Darley 36, North Ballarat 34. We're back in business here. Boundary throw in. Ground level ball. Myers over the top of the ball. Bit of a stacks on the mill. Ants onto an anthill.
I thought with
There'll
the
be a
Royals,
ball up.
I thought with the Royal, someone won the jackpot at the Paggies, Todd.
Oh, right. Okay. Ball up. Tap by Howard to Bewley. Dispossessed by Leonard. Through traffic there went Jack Bewley. He couldn't gather. Tackle pressure was good from Fawcett. Gee, that was a bit harsh. While the pressure was there, it'll be Fawcett with ball in hand. So he goes with the left boot out in the right direction, but over the head of he. And bounced over the line for a boundary throw-in. Curran will get back. Got some size about him, Curran. He'll go back and man the big fella right.
Big lad.
So we're enjoying some moments broadcast side, albeit half forward for Darley. Tap one by Howard. Hand pass fight out there by Denham, who's never been far away from the action all night either.
No.
Fridge.
Yeah, no.
He'll sleep well tonight.
They'll all sleep well tonight, Todd.
Yeah, indeed, including us.
Yep.
Ball up, tap one by Howard. Excellent gather from Ward. Got rid of the footy in the end.
Yeah, it's just those arms that are getting in the way, blocks and, smothers. Just no cleanliness. The pressure around the contest, Todd.
Darley lead by 2 points. No score added in this final term. 36 plays 34. Tap one by Howard. Hurried kick out of the congestion. High up and under. Barely went the distance. Tap there one by Ward. Only as far as Polkinghorn, who hacked it onto the boot. Tearing wanted to hold. Not afforded by the umpire. Bit like bit of rugby league-esque with these scrum of sorts and line breaks and restart and line break and restart, Fridge.
The next thing will come, there'll be a scrum. Todd.
Tap one by Myers. Cadman couldn't gather. Adam as a party went the soccer, got some important meterage. That's a clever hand pass to, hopeful rather than anything else. And Johnson, tackle on Carey was terrific from Inglis. Umpire called play on. The Cleary kick from Sparkman gets towards outer centre wing. Not the broadcast side. Tackle was good from the Devils, but not before the umpire would come in and effect a restart and a stoppage. On the attacking side of centre wing, outer side of the ground. Still no score added in this final term, if you don't mind. Been playing 19 and a half minutes. Darley 36, North Ballarat 34. There's the ball up. Hurried kick, high up and under, into the middle of the ground. Players set themselves. Quick, couldn't gather. Hard one to do so. Chance for White. Kick across the body. High up and under to a one-on-one. Lahure and Loader. Lahure clever tap. Got it to Ward. Hurried kick. Tackles he kicked. Can Polkinghorn keep it in? He can. He's 49 metres out. How's the kick? Overcooked it. Angwin needs to be clean here. Tumbling kick will go back to Polkinghorn. And take two if you don't mind. Strong overhead mark. And a chance here for North Ballarat. Jamie Quick. Gee, Dames can't keep him out of the great game forever, Fritch. He'll go back and have a shot on goal and a chance to put North Ballarat in front as we tick into time on final term.
His most important kick for the night, Toddy.
So Jamie Quick, 45-degree angle, and chance to break the shackles here, albeit a score in this final term. Near 21 minutes gone. Quick, deliberate approach.
Oh, no, swung back.
Oh, he's hit the Holy Ghost. Wowee. Guess what the margin is, Fridge? 1 point. A couple of ghosts creeping into this game, I'll tell you.
Yeah, she's a repeat.
Yeah.
Toddy.
But the ghosts up here in Ballarat have got a jumper on. It's freezing now. Bewley lopes away, comes broadcast side with the left boot, penetrating one at that, was good as two. Right, went through his hands, dropped what he should have taken. But his tackle
Good second effort.
on Cockerell was good. So a couple of likely types, new additions to North Ballarat, Cockerell and White and Deering. They'll complement those other blokes when they come back. Speak of Hobbs, Cremery, Glover, Riding and the like. Baker went to Denham. But Denham hadn't made up the ground, the momentum that Baker thought Denham had with his run there. And just found the boundary line in the end, really. So this won't be the longest quarter ever, but
No.
maybe
25, 26, Toddy.
maybe the heap of stoppages. Yeah. So chance of Baker, tackle taken to the ground by Polkinghorn. Denied an exit by hand. Bromley Lynch ensured that, and there'll be a ball up. Broadcast centre wing here. North Ballarat with the only score at the final term, albeit behind by Quick, who hit the post. Margin a point. Andy has a party. Clever hand pass. Van Ankrum. Been okay. Right foot kick to half forward. Wright's got a 2-on-1 here. Somehow got a hand on the foot. He did well. Inglis clean at ground level. Hand pass meant for Bewley. But all important touch there from Sparkman, who's been good as well.
Yeah, just got that hand in there to
Yeah.
flick the ball over the boundary, Todd.
Saw the ball over the line for a boundary throw in. So, yeah, plenty of the halfbacks or back six players from both sides
Well, but
have been prominent, have defended well. Tap one there by Howard, only as far as Baker, who broke clear. Sent the ball forward in the Johnson direction. Look out. Going the spoil there was Brumley Lynch. Chance for Cockerell was clean and fired the ball out by hand towards Polkinghorn. His hurry kick's been cut off. The ball will come back in. The chip's okay. They waste no time, the Devils. Onto the right boot goes Cadman. Tumbling kick. Bouncing ball!
Oh, it's hit the post, Toddy.
Hit the post at one end and hit the post at the other.
Yeah,
yours for
definitely.
mine for yours, and the margin back to 2 points.
That's it. 2 points in it. And don't think there's a hell of a lot of time left in this game, Toddy.
Need to be clean, and they extricate near centre wing. Ward the fly. Couldn't quite get a hand on it. Trigg had more time than he thought. Went by hand. Held with that at the end
good
there by
pick up,
Angwin.
Quick.
Desperate attempt to handball there by Quick. Only went as far as Ward, who saw it over the line for a boundary throw-in. So Mitch Ward, Ankrum, being good in the back half of the Devils tonight. Boundary throw-in. Myers and Howard. Myers grabbed that out of the ruck, just dropped what he should have taken in the end, did all the hard work, did all the bustling.
Yep.
Has to be a slippery ball, surely. Ball up, Myers, Howard. He's fought gallantly in this second half as Howard.
Yes.
So dump as he kicked there was Troon by Joel Cadman. Oh, that was a hard contest, and Fawcett got on the wrong end of something there. Chance here for Quick. Shovels the ball in front of him, goes to ground. Darley, desperate for a free. Chance of Polkinghorn through traffic, fires it out towards Leonard. Tumbling kick forward. Tack on the footy there was good from Loader. Devils have got numbers through Lahure. They need to be clean here. Matt Riccardi's kick was intercepted. Going the soccer there was Carey, kicking in danger. And a let off.
Yep, let off.
For the Devils. And they'll get out of trouble once more. 2 point lead. Certainly want to be sure in their decision making, especially, well, even on the discipline front. Just a free kick will even make the difference here as Inglis goes to the outer side of the ground to half back. Ground ball opportunity here for North Ballarat. Shark there by Denham. Hurried kick. Goes in direction of the youngster there in Tanner. The boundary line beats them all over the line for a boundary throw-in. True centre wing outer side of the ground. 25 and a half minutes gone. Final term. Darley lead by 2 points. 5-7. Plays 4-11. Howard will give him that tap. White fired the hand pass out for the grubbery kick, went towards half forward. Soccer back fell fortuitously into the hands of Sparkman, who's pressed right up into the middle of the ground. Now this kick all important. Drop pump was terrific. Myers.
No, Cadman.
Cadman, is it?
Yep.
Well, he marked it like Myers. Good call, Fritz. Sorry about that. Apologies to Duncan Cadman. So Myers has it now. He went with the right foot and the kick's good. So a high, up and under kick towards half forward, or just nearly bounced off the head of Tanner. Shark there by Baker. Got a second chance to grab it now. He's ridden into the ground. Chance here for Polkinghorn. Right foot kick, gets plenty of it. Loder's got the advantage here, sets himself. Oh, terrific work there from Lahure. Quick's got a couple to beat. So Devils get back the reinforcements. Tackle ridden into the ground. The umpire says, I'll have it. There'll be a ball up 25 metres out from the North Ballarat goal.
It would have been a brave man to pay that holding the ball, Todd.
Oh. 37 plays 35, near 27 minutes gone. My hands are that cold, I can barely hold the microphone. Ball up. Oh, Billy copped a poke in the eye. Oh,
no.
bit lucky there. Well, if it's accidental, it's still there, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
of course it is.
you don't mean to poke someone in the eye.
Yeah.
So Bewley with ball in hand.
That forward entry, it looked like Loader had his name written all
Oh,
over
he did, yeah. They just did enough, the Devils.
Yep.
And there's a
Laura.
strong mark by Bewley. Speaking of Jack on this occasion, he's been good with his 3 goals. Brother Brett just lopes around and gets that hand pass onto that left boot, that trusty left boot, goes in the Tanner direction. Had plenty of it, couldn't hang on to it. Chance here for Inglis, can you get it over the top to Andy Party? Oh, this was terrific. Getting back there, lending assistance was Sparkman, who got the handball received. The tackle was terrific from Azapati. And it's been rushed through for a behind. Nail-biting stuff. And then you put your hand back in your pocket because it's so cold. So they waste no time. Direct kick into the middle of the ground. They need to be good here. Need to be clean, North Ballarat. Chance here for Lamb. Couldn't gather. Andy has a party. Kick went skew off the side of the boot. Chance here for Nash, who's normally good by foot. Waste no time to half forward. Cabin in front. Couldn't quite take the mark. Kept it in front of him. They got numbers here, the Devils. It was Myers. How about that for a kick? It's been exceptional all day by foot. Ground ball opportunity here. 50-51 at that. North Ballarat wanting to extricate, but they couldn't. Darley did enough to see it over the line for a boundary throw-in. McCartan couldn't keep it in. And there'll be a boundary throw-in right in front of the McDonald's sign.
29 minutes into this quarter, we had 2 behind or 3 behinds, Todd.
Yeah, that just speaks volumes of the number of stoppages that we've had in this final term. There's the throw-in. Grabbed out of the ruck there by Myers. Couldn't gather cleanly. They're just ushering the ball forward, tunnel ball. The umpire will come in and effect a ball up. So Darley 5-8-38. They lead North Ballarat 4-11-35. 29 and a half minutes gone, final term. Not a goal scored in this final term. There's the spoil out of that contest. Gramble opportunity is sharked there by North Ballarat. So high up and under kick into the middle of the ground. Foot race on in earnest. Ankrum fell over the door for Quick. Blind turn was terrific. Went by hand. They're out here. White didn't get it over the top. Shot on goal!
Missed. No! He's got it.
He snuck it through. And White,
There you
in
go.
his first game at his new club, might have kicked the sealer for North Ballarat.
He'll be the talk of the town, Toddy. Said there was a twist.
So Deering has 2 goals, newcomer. White has 1, newcomer.
2. He's kicked 2.
Oh, White's kicked 2, Deering 2.
Yep.
So they kicked 4 of their 5 goals. So everyone's up and about here at Male Stadium. So it'll be right in the ruck. Tap one by Howard. Through traffic goes Bewley. Hurry kick out of the congestion. Foot race. Half forward here for the Devils. Gathered by as a party through traffic was brilliant. Got the hand pass over to right. Couldn't hang on to it. as if we hadn't been here before, but it's ended on the right end for North Ballarat on this occasion. And Wright's got a free kick in the middle of the ground. He's fair him 75 metres out from goal.
Oh,
umpire just letting him know not to go off his line. Fair dinkum to take him 2 kicks from here. But North Ballarat are going to win a thriller here at Mars Stadium. And this. So Brady Wright has the last kick of the day, albeit after the siren. North Ballarat have won a nail-biter, albeit undermanned. And they've just finished at the right end on the scoreboard at the end of this Dower arm wrestle that prevailed for the most part of the evening, Fridge.
Yeah, certainly right, Todd. And, could have gone either way, this contest. And just a little bit of luck for the North Ballarat boys in that last minute of footy. It's come out and young Mel White's run onto the footy and kicked the winning goal. So a bit of a dream start for him, a bit of a fairy tale for him. So, but yeah, look, as a contest, it was hard fought and, like just an arm wrestle all night. And it was just one of those things that something was going to make out of nothing, and that's what happened.
Well, there's a bit of irony in the finish there. Of course, Darley winning the grand final last year on the last kick of the day in a quarter that went the best part of 31 minutes. And it's nearly gone identical in this final quarter here at Mars Stadium in their next meeting. And on this occasion, it was North Ballarat winning the game with the last kick of the day in real time. Of course, Brady Wright with that emphatic shot after the siren from 75 metres. But, North Ballarat have got it done. 5-11-41. They've defeated Darley 5-8-38. Fridge have got the goal scorers.
Well, North Ballarat, Jamie Crick with 1, Mel White with 2, and Liam Deering with the first 2 goals of the game. For the Devils, you've got 3 to Jack Bewley and 2 to Will Johnson.
Yeah, not all lost for the Devils, but a great win for North Ballarat. We spoke about those handful of players that weren't in for North Ballarat today, so they've got plenty to look forward to by getting a few of those back, and Darley will enjoy getting back to away from Mars Stadium. Really, that's been a bit of a drama for them there. 0-3 under Dan Jordan here, but today's contest under the lights here at Mars Stadium really could have gone either way.
Correct. But, like Dan Jordan disappointed that they just couldn't hang on, but commitment by both sides and the fierceness attack on the footy and on the opponent as well. Like you said, Todd, it was a game of ground ball.
Yep.
Wasn't a game for big blokes, and just a bit of luck goes your way, and Ballarat had a little bit of luck in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, they hit the only quarter of the final term, and that's surprisingly all it took to get it done in the end. And both sides had a poster too to add to the drama that unfolded here at Mars Stadium. But at the end of the day, as the scoreboard deserts us momentarily, it's North Ballarat who have prevailed and got the points, and they've started their season 1-0. And a terrific win first up after the bye to kickstart their season. So other winners today in Ballarat Football League around the region. Sunbury well on their way to a comprehensive win over Melton South. Melton trounced Sebastopol in a real footy audit for Sebastopol. Ballarat defeated Redan in a thriller by 3 points. And Dennis Hartfield got his first win for Bacchus Marsh in charge with a narrow win over the Lakers. So that rounds us out for round 2 action here of BFNL football. So on behalf of Wayne Freeman and myself, we bid you all a good evening from Mars Stadium. It's North Ballarat who have downed the Devils in a nail-biter.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes. The Big Mac is the original mouthful. A one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.